sent to burn. Nowadays they've been calling, telling me soon gonna be my turn. Head down, walk with reason, know that when the daylight dies, I'm gonna have to face my demons. Life of sin and a life of lies. The devil's gonna come when the sun goes down. The devil's gonna come when the sun goes down. The devil's gonna come when the sun goes down. The devil's gonna come when the sun goes down.
Welcome to The Descent. Who's going to do the recap?
I will do the recap today.
Excellent.
And I apologize in advance. It might be a little bit long.
Okay.
So, I imagine this is happening during some bit of downtime. Ophelia is sitting off by herself, writing on a piece of paper. Flaming Fist Second Company, Second Rank Ophelia, 1494 DR, date unknown. After action report number 23. 210 days ago, an attack by skeletal beasts would have consumed my attention, but for now it's merely a footnote in the hells. Our defeat of the undead withering wrench was swift and efficient. The combat prowess among Second Company grows stronger with each encounter. However, we must not become overconfident. Petrification out here in the wastes would spell death. My concern for Fist Boondiggles has not yet been extinguished. During our battle with the beasts, yet another errant bolt narrowly missed as I advanced beyond her. In my years with Fist Boondiggles, I have not seen this level of indecisiveness. She says all is well, but I must keep a closer eye. Our discovery of a giant Empyrean skeleton netted a name, Uldrak. The symbol of Torm marked on its bones was certainly unusual, and upon investigation, its celestial force has faded, and its makeshift shrine now desecrated. Perhaps this explains some of Torm's assistance thus far. Beset upon by shadows, we doubled back after wandering south, moving toward a prior fork in the road to a more northerly direction. Along this path, we encountered something truly of note. A towering tree, bulbous flesh hanging low like a cyst. Within this mass, a divine artifact lay, something that Deputy Fist Lulu recognized as belonging to Zariel. The acquisition of said artifact was easier said than done. As Deputy Fist Lulu reached inside of it, the tree itself closed around her. Fist Boondiggles reacted, teleporting her to safety as I worked to free the artifact from its fleshy reliquary. During this time, Second Company fought off an incursion of spirits, with Fist First Rank Adalia taking notable steps to ensure my survival, slicing at forming skin to release a bulb of acid. Through teamwork and perseverance, we came out victorious. The artifact extracted and spirits vanquished. This divine object was none other than Zariel's own gauntlet, lost during the battle along with her own hand. Having learned a very valuable lesson, thanks to Fist First Rank Adalia, Fist Boondiggles aided in identifying the properties of this gauntlet. The boons provided by this gauntlet are undoubtedly significant, but part of me is wary. A level of intelligence was identified within it, and knowing its original source, the idea of relying on a memento of Zariel is deeply concerning. However, strange circumstances create strange bedfellows, and upon donning the gauntlet, its presence and I came to a tentative agreement. I would be more insulted at the insinuation that I failed to be good enough to be worthy of wearing it, if I didn't already have the suspicion of changes occurring since our descent. And then she scribbles this out and writes, if the sources of said judgment was respectable. Nevertheless, if the gauntlet requires noble acts of good, I am sure its initial hesitation will be proven wrong. Thankfully, I am used to my every act facing judgment from an outside observer. For now, we soldier on, continuing on to our original goal of Asira. The horrors of the hells have yet to stop us, and I do not intend to yield now. Ophelia.
Very good. Take an inspiration.
Thank you.
All right. So, you...
Dude, that was well written. It just sounded good.
Very much so. So you, Eric / Ophelia, I have given you the info on your thing, right? I don't even know if I updated your magic item with it.
I mean, it's updated on... We can all see it.
I did? Okay, with virtue points and stuff? So you currently have 1. That's how I decided to work it out. And this, the paladin thing is the touch of life.
Yes.
Okay, alright. Alrighty. Just checking. Okay, so where we find ourselves now is the party was just sneaking through an area of like blackened landscape with little purple motes floating in the air like dust, and you came across this really foul stench. See if I can just pull this up, read the description again. All of you feel this anger and unnatural agitation and rage. The urge to shout, strike, or destroy bubbling within you. Everything irritates you. And you come across this very strong scent of death and decay. And perched on a broad rocky ledge over a gully, lying in a bed made from rotting carcasses of bone bramble trees, decaying flesh, calcified trunks, and limbs, is a massive creature, a demon, huge, giant-sized, and it lies sleeping with its arm hanging, dangling down over the edge of the gully, and you guys are, like, right next to him. So, what would you like to do?
We could try and sneak past him, but I'm inclined to believe there's really only one way to deal with demons.
Well, since London led him directly to us...
Sorry for getting the jump on an unsuspecting enemy here. Tactics 101 there, Ildelia.
Tactics would have been avoiding a creature of this magnitude, London.
It doesn't matter who led us here, okay? The point is that we're in this together and we overcome this obstacle as a team.
You could, in theory, sneak past it, just saying. He is asleep.
It's your call, Gauntlet.
Might cause problems for us later.
This place is pretty big and difficult to get through.
Can also tell you I am not sneaking through shit. That is a fact.
Bro, where is August's token?
We're on the hex map.
I know. Do you have your character sheet?
It's all the way at the bottom.
Weird. Okay. Gunnar and him got, like, ejected.
I brought this sheet in from, like, my character vault.
I see.
So, like, I didn't create it in the other game.
I see. That's okay. Okay. That's fine. I just lost your token for a minute. Y'all continue. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm hesitant to give up our chance at getting the jump on this thing if we're just gonna have to fight it anyway. That's my main impasse here.
Perfect, 'cause I'm ready to hit shit after healing London this whole fucking time.
Yeah, you do. It makes sense canonically why you guys really want to kill this thing. Okay. So let me give you a little bit better lay of the land here. It's like a rocky, I wouldn't say valley, it's a gully, right? So the distance between you and him is 15 feet, height-wise. But you guys are kind of in the bottom of it, and there's different ways you could go up to where he is. But he is off of the gully a little bit, like 15 feet or so. So it's like you're on the bottom layer. There's a second layer that has easy access, and then there's a third layer, and he's on that, and it's about 15 feet away from where you guys are.
Awesome. I cast my elemental gift.
Okay. The wind picks up. You hover off the ground a little bit. How do you guys want to do this?
Is this thing, or like, are we gonna have to try to get to it, or is this as soon as we want to fight it, we're gonna fight it?
You can fight it whenever you want.
Okay. Then before we do anything, she's going to use the gauntlet to cast protection of evil and good on herself.
Sure. Absolutely. Yeah, it just fucking clench your fist and the divine white light surrounds your body and then it fades.
Ooh. What if, like, Ophelia's magic is all that, like, weird, fucked up, you know, kind of black energy. So what if the gauntlet produces, like, the white that kind of starts overriding it?
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Okay. I mean, do you guys just want to see the map and get it in turn order? Is that?
Yeah.
Is that?
Yeah.
I mean.
Ring.
I assume
Okay.
what'll happen is like Tannis and Ophelia fly up there, start the thing. Everyone else has range. I'm assuming this thing's gonna come at us anyway.
Dude, this
Yeah,
is
that's what
poking.
I was thinking. Like, you guys bring it down into the lower section where we can all beat on it.
All right, you can see kind of what's going on. This guy is sleeping.
Scary.
Didn't think demons slept.
This one does. He's not all the way demon. He's like half demon. He's mostly hill
Ralph's
giant.
demon?
What's he called again? What's the creature?
A Maw of
Mouth.
Yunagu.
Mom.
All right, what's the deal? Do you want turn order too?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, roll initiative.
Wow, a natural fucking one. London, switch with me.
Yeah, do you want to switch with me? Yeah,
Yeah.
good call.
Y'all can edit those yourselves, right?
Yep.
I'm surprised you actually said yeah to that.
Well, I mean, I can attack from anywhere, but you have to get up to attack him. So if you can do that before he goes, that's probably a deal.
So you got a 3.14. Pie. You got pie.
You got pie.
Oh.
Okay. Is that everybody?
Lulu? Yeah?
Yeah. Okay. All right. So you know how I do surprises. Same as the old way. So August. I mean, it's not going to be surprised until its turn. So August, it's your turn, or it's not going to be unsurprised until it's its turn. So, or you don't do anything and don't wake it up, right? So
Yeah,
August,
but-
it is your turn.
Yeah, if I do damage, that'll wake it
Wake
up,
them
though.
up for sure. Yeah, for
So
sure.
I'll just cast Bless and let the melee people get up close while it's still sleepy. I'll do myself, Tannis, and Ophelia.
Okay. I'm not going to hit the combat music until we're actually fighting something.
Alright, and then just maybe not be all grouped out.
Uh-huh.
And that'll be it for me to
Okay.
start.
Lulu goes with you. Tannis, you're up.
Alright, we'll get ready to hit that combat music as I fly at this thing. Like the Iron Giant at the end, just Superman. Towards it.
Superman. Yep.
Slash out at him as soon as I get like at his.
All right, so he's prone and like unconscious, so that's like a crit too, right?
Is it an auto crit too?
I think
If he's sleeping.
Yeah, he's sleeping, yeah.
Oh boy.
Actually, how about this?
I still get a hit though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
With advantage
and you're
blast.
going like Superman mode. I'm gonna give you advantage on a stealth check.
17.
Okay. Yeah, you got him.
All
Yeah,
right.
if the attack is within 5 feet, it's a crit.
26.
That definitely hits.
Okay. That didn't crit the damage, so that's how many more? Another D8 of damage. But because this is a crit, I am pumping that Eldritch Smite into
Jesus
this.
Christ. All right.
I'm really happy that London switched with me now, because this is going to be basically
Hell
10d8.
Oh, what?
Oh, hell yeah.
Or let me double check that it's a d8, just to make sure I got this right, because this is a big moment for me. Yeah, 10d8. And he'll suffer an extra 45 points of force damage.
Woo, baby! All right, he's awake now. That is substantial damage. Not bloodied, though. He has a fuckload of hit points.
Why do you
in
get so
and-
many D8s?
Well, because it's
crit.
5d8 plus it's a crit, so 10d8. So I come flying in with my Superman, and as I reach him, I just take my Kopesh and I just run it like into his fucking mouth as he's like got this big snore,
God,
and just
that's
like
awful.
rip it out of his throat, and I'm gonna slash him it again.
Oh!
Was that okay? That was with the left, fortunately.
Yes.
So that's not thunder damage. 18 more points of slashing damage.
Uh-huh. What a fucking turn. He's
Good job,
not
bro.
bloodied, but close.
Wow.
Felt good.
I mean,
Felt
it looks
good.
close on the. I guess it looks close on the health bar, but I mean, he's got a lot of hit points. So.
That was also a lot of damage to kick
Yeah,
off the first round.
sure.
So
All right,
let's
so
go ahead and
you-
call that good.
I reckon so. You do want to stay there, though?
I will.
'Cause he's awake now.
God.
So I guess he
Do
won't be surprised anymore.
Do we need to really bring him down, or is he okay being up here?
I'm coming up to meet you. And you would know this, so.
How steep is the angle on these that like if people at the
So,
bottom can see him
This
to attack him
is
still?
this is a way up. This is a way up. And it's 15 feet between the. So it's like, hold on, where's my little measure? There's 15 feet this way, right? Like this.
Mhm.
And
Convincium.
then this is from the bottom of the floor to this point is 15 feet up.
So
yes,
people were
Vin-
yeah.
If he stands up, he's a giant. You can definitely see him from the ground.
That's all I want to make sure. Then I'll stay where I'm at. I'm good. My turn
Yeah.
is over.
Just to make it clear, though, you do have to go. Like, if you're gonna walk, you're gonna have to walk through these zones, right? He was flying, so he could go wherever he wants. We're good.
Yep, that's it. I'm
Okay.
good. I'm happy with that.
All right. So here's what happens. You fly up, and you stab this thing in its mouth, right? And it, like, spears into his tongue, like the backside of his tongue, like towards his throat. And as you rip it out, you see, we get the camera shot of his eyes as they start open, right? And they're pitch black. And he begins to stir. He opens this giant mouth, blood gushing out down the side of his teeth. You take another slash and cut him in his face down the side, and he is very, very angry as he immediately like swipes an arm underneath of you, and you like jump up because you have like the air surrounding you or whatever, right? You can fly, so you immediately like fly out of the way as he like just swipes a whole tree branches and stuff that make this nest go flying through the air and scatter all over the party down below. He's awake, and he's not happy. Next in the order is Vin.
Okay, then, what's the deal with the movement?
If you're gonna walk through, you have to walk. See how there's like a gap in that area?
Yeah.
Where's my little fucking glowy thing? It's under effects, right? Yeah, there it is. And I'm gonna have it on glow. Holy. For this. This is even better. So see, this area right here is the opening, and then this area right here is the opening. I think there might be another one to the south, so. Yeah, down here.
Okay, then we'll move like here, and she will start blasting.
Yeah, you can see him.
Yeah. Perfect. Oh!
Jesus
Brick
Christ.
City.
Wow,
Good
boy.
save.
Jesus Christ, this dude's not even gonna be able to get up. Alright, yep, you hit him.
Alright, so,
He is not resistant to
got?
lightning.
18 lightning.
Alright, he takes it.
Another one. Okay, that's 27.
That hits.
Or no, 27 total if this one hits. Yeah.
No, I
27
see it.
lightning
It hits.
total.
I take the damage.
Yeah.
I got it.
So yeah, another 9. Yeah.
I got it. Okay.
Alrighty. Does she want to do anything else? No, I think she'll just keep the position at the passageway, or maybe how far did she move? Because this is like the way people will have to take to go,
Yes,
right?
correct.
I'm trying to minimize that opportunity attack thing. So I go like a little.
This is like a pillar right here that you could like stand behind if you wanted to too.
Oh, I could. Okay,
Like
well,
guard
let's see if
yourself
I have,
behind
let's
it
see
or
if I have
something.
the movement. Like okay, she could like just make it there.
Yeah, so you run in and duck behind that rock right there.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
you actually kind of have full cover if you stand underneath.
So she's
that.
using it as like she's like firing from cover. Like
yeah,
she's-
fire open,
yeah.
you know, pew, pew, and then get
Yeah.
back behind cover. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
All right,
That's
so
it.
this thing does that breakdancing move where you know how they kick their leg out to spin to stand back up. He kind of is doing that, but it's with his arms because he has these long gorilla arms, right? Like they sweep across the ground, and he's got these short little stout legs. So he kind of sweeping his arms around, trying to get himself up. But it takes a lot of weight to get this guy up. Ophelia, you're up.
All right, Draconic Flight. She is flying, so she's going to zoom up there.
Wow, incredible.
As these wings come out, it's had black energy, but along the rims, there's this kind of golden now hue on it. As she flies up there with Vow of Enmity, she's going to give herself advantage because she's going to try using her maul, which cancels out the
Cancels it
disadvantage
out.
for a flat roll.
Correct.
Perfect. First swing, this is just a regular one.
That hits.
20 plus 3, 13. Second one,
That hits.
made 5 for 25 bludgeoning, and I'm going
Bloody.
to pump. I'm going to pump a level 2 divine. Is this a level 2? Yeah, level 2 divine smite into
Okay.
the second one. Smite, so 2d8.
It's
11.
a demon.
Oh, so I get one more d8.
Yeah, it's a fiend demon. Yeah.
So
Jesus Christ.
Nice.
This thing didn't even stand a chance. I'm never putting sleeping enemies near
7.
you guys again.
Ring right.
All right, he takes it.
So, all that shit. Okay. Action bonus movement. That's it.
All right, so you. What is? Okay, so they're like spectral wings up here.
Yeah. They're a spectral, the same energy as her magic,
Uh
but now there's like a faint goldish hue on
Sweet.
some of
So,
the edges.
Fucking boosh, black wings appear with this sort of golden energy surrounding them. Very much like Raven from Teen Titans, right? But with some
Yeah.
purple, it's like golden. And it whoosh, appears out, and then you also just charge up with this hammer, and as it's literally moving its head to look up at you and open its huge mouth, we get the Jack Sparrow going into the Kraken scene, right? Except you're holding this hammer above your head as his mouth is wide open, and you smack him on the top of the dome, and his tongue was sticking out. And as soon as you hit him on the dome, it snips his tongue off. As it
Ooh.
flops onto the ground, it starts fucking wriggling with a mind of its own, right? All on the ground like a dead snake. And it screams out in pain as it's about to fucking come and fuck you up. Okay, anything else? That's it?
Nope, that'll be it.
It's not surprised anymore, right? So it's not going to lose its turn. I didn't even take into account all the things it can do.
I feel like it's like semi-canon that Ophelia actually moved there and not one space down, so that Tannis isn't in the aura.
Oh, my bad.
What a
I'm
dick.
just giving you shit.
No.
You're within 10 feet of her the way we use diagonals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are
You,
we?
you
Oh,
are
okay.
in the
Still-
aura.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, you are
okay,
in the
cool.
aura.
All right, never mind then.
Not north enough to flank, not south enough to give you the aura.
Yep.
I couldn't get that far. I tried.
I just
All right. So this thing stands up, right? I mean, I think flavor-wise, he was already kind of standing. And he stands up, and I think the first thing he's going to do is try to grab at Ophelia. See? Yeah, try to grab at Ophelia up in the air above him and fucking try to bite her.
Absolutely.
16?
16 does not hit.
Shit. Oh, man, everything hinges on that. Not everything. How much speed does he have? 5, 10, 15, 20. Alright, he's gonna do that. 5, 10, 15, 20, like that. So he just jumps, he slides down the edge because he's big enough. That distance does not bother him at all. It's like not even difficult terrain for him. So he goes this way on a diagonal, sliding down the edge with his mouth wide open, blood spilling out of it. And Ophelia, as he like jumps in the air with his mouth open, and then runs past into Vin, right? And breaking through this like rock in the way. I need both of you. Does he ever hit 5? Yes, he does. 10, 15, 20, like that. We'll get him like that. So actually, all 3 of you. So he hits Tannis with this too. I need all 3 of you to make a strength saving throw. Tannis, you succeed.
15 plus 4, 19.
Ophelia, you succeed. Vin, you all succeed. As he has his mouth open, it's like he's trying to funnel you guys into it. He like almost drags it across the ground, scooping up rock and shit into his mouth as he bursts through it. But he's like totally all up in both of you guys' square. That is all he can do, though.
He's trying to Kirby though.
Okay, so yeah, that's all he can do. Alright. That is all he could do as he tried to run through, but now he's like trampling on top of everybody in their square. Yeah, that's all. That's its turn. London.
Let's go ahead and mark this guy as a best friend. Hunter's mark.
Oh, there's a clear all button. That's sick.
And longbow.
You can search? That's amazing. That hits.
Dirty 20. Any resistance? No lightning
No,
resistance,
yeah.
you said, eh? Okay, so 15 damage total with Django helping with Infused Strike, him with Hunter's Mark.
Yep.
Second attack. 14.
That misses.
Yeah. London will move back. Is this cover back here with these things? I don't know. He'll slink. Okay. He'll get a little bit of help. And Django will run in to try and help these guys.
Okay. I will say, Vin, that rock giving you cover is immediately eaten by this thing. As it just ran, it rakes its mouth across the ground and just picks up everything in its wake. That's all for you, London?
That's it, baby.
August.
I'm just gonna try and Sacred Flame this thing.
Okay.
It hasn't really done anything too bad for me to react to yet. So just a dex save.
Okay. Boy, is that not this guy's strong suit. He has advantage. 17.
Oh,
That
wow.
makes it.
Okay. Anything else?
All right. I'll just be a bit closer in case I need to do stuff. But that's all.
All right. Lulu is going to fly up and use her breath or her trumpet. Somebody roll 48 plus 4, please.
4d8
plus 4. And it gets a 13, which is a fail. It takes all of the 21 damage. Oh, this thing's looking hurt. Alright. So Lulu comes up. Sparkles fall all over you guys, and it feels like, oh, warm and tingly. Nice. And this thing is like, it's like burning its flesh. Okay, Tanis, you're up.
Do the sparkle.
Is there a rule on flanking with creatures that are 2 times bigger than you? I don't remember.
I don't know. I think you can flank anything.
Flank anything?
I think.
Do you try hard enough?
Flank away. 5, 10, 15, 20. If I get there, am I flanking with Ophelia?
Or
is it like
yeah, sure.
It would be...
She's in the air.
Yeah, okay.
So I say, yeah, you're diagonal from each other.
If you
I have
go
enough
here,
movement
are
to
you...
go one more too, so I can always just move right
No,
there.
no, I think this is right.
Okay. Works for me.
Yeah, it's hard to say. I think this is right. Whatever, I'm cool with it. That hits.
25 for another 16, 3 thunder, 13 slashing.
He's very hurt.
And, a 16.
I think that hits still. Yeah, it does.
Okay, for another 9 slashing damage.
Okay.
All right. I just fly across and just keep slashing at this guy.
You're both you and Ophelia are circling around him, just fucking slashing at him whenever you get the chance. And he's like, it's very much like a big ass gorilla, right? He's like slamming his fists down. He's reaching and grabbing and trying to throw shit, throwing rocks and shit, trying to get you guys. But everybody's just being so good at dodging everything.
Perfect. That'll be my turn.
Okay, Vin, you're up.
She does not want to be so close to this thing, but she sees it's pretty injured. So she's just gonna take the disadvantage and hope she hits.
Nope.
Oh, critical fail.
He throws dust in your face.
Yeah.
Pocket sand.
Pocket sand. That's it.
17.
There we go.
That's a hit.
All right,
He
11
is
lightning.
So close.
All right.
Unless
Vin will
Ophelia
hold her
whiffs this
position.
turn.
That is entirely possible.
All right. So you guys are just, I mean, I couldn't describe it any better. Like a practice team of monster hunters. You guys are easily taking this thing down. Ophelia, zooming around it.
You know what she's gonna do?
I
Go
do.
for a smack. Ooh, 14.
Misses.
Here comes the whiff.
Did I fucking jinx you? Okay, that hits. He's dead. He's dead. How do you want to do this?
I think this is going to be a team effort. So hopefully so as this thing is like reaching for Tanis and like,
Yeah.
she comes up and smacks this thing in the back of the head. It goes forward. Tanis brings his Kopesh up and stabs it through like the bottom of the jaw.
Yeah, absolutely. Closing this massive jaw, right? Like this thing is
Yeah.
unhinged, hanging down like under his gut. And you just take the sword, stab it up into the head. It goes through the top of the dome.
Nice.
And the blood's pouring down. This, as he's doing that, Tanis, the weight suddenly starts coming down, and you're like, "Oh God, I move!" And as you move,
Canonically, I drop my Kopesh as it just like goes with him, and then I just like summon it back to my hand.
Oh,
I'm like,
that's great! Oh, that's awesome! Yeah, hell yeah! So yeah, you stab it in, and then it collapses, and it stinks too. Like when he's in your face, it like smells so fucking bad, and you watch the life leave his eyes as he collapses. You flee. dust flies up. You summon your Khopesh. The combat is over. I'm gonna make you guys fight another one of these guys. These guys are cool. This will not be the last time you see one of these. Alright, that's it.
Easy peasy.
Fuck yeah! Second company!
That did feel good
more of a
while...
challenge.
Yeah, that did feel good while you guys were fighting it, but you still want to kill stuff. It's a good looking map.
Very glad to be traveling with all of you. I cast Bless and missed a cantrip in that fight.
Yeah. No need to thank me.
Chris, we should switch combat, order more often. That's good.
That worked, yeah. That worked. When the time call, I'm not opposed for it if it makes sense.
Yeah.
Also, I'm just rereading my notes from last session. I think we rested, and then we did the whole monstrous tree fight, and we did more will-o-wisps, and we did that ghost that we accidentally said the name Osira and fought. So I think we're like pretty late in this day.
I think it's 4 hours.
At minimum.
5 hours. 1.
Oh,
2,
you mean just
3.
like a ghost, not a willow.
And you took a short rest, didn't you?
Or the willow wraith.
Willow Wraith.
It was a ghost.
Yeah, it attacked Gauntlet when he said Osira, and
Right.
Right.
he killed it immediately.
I think you're 6 hours in.
That makes sense.
Okay, do you guys want to go back to the main map?
Yeah.
Yeah, we gotta get out of these hexes before we start killing each other.
Yeah. And you can see the area sort of go on and on for a great distance. That's why I uncovered most of that part of the map, because it's like you could see out over it quite a ways.
I'm assuming we want to keep following the path they Gauntlet, not wander out into the Black Abyss here.
Yeah, that seems wise.
It felt pretty good killing that fiend.
Oh my gosh, I bet you guys are at 7 hours right now, because you got lost for an hour too, or 2.
Yeah,
or did you?
I've
even get
failed a
lost for 2?
bunch of them.
This is your last hex of the day,
Yeah,
I think. Like, it's already getting late.
that makes sense.
All right, so you want to go to this one?
Get us out of here. Yeah.
All right, we can do that. All right, as you guys begin to leave this area known as... Here, I can probably uncover all the names of the areas now. Wow, this is weird. Can you see that?
Yep.
The new way things work is weird here.
Is that a B or an R?
It's a B.
It's an A or an N?
It's called the Breach.
Breach?
The branch.
The B?
Breach.
Yeah.
That's
That's pretty good, yeah.
So that should be all the names of this air locations, and then the Bone Brambles is the whole, and like the center area.
Right.
Missed opportunity for Blood Gulch right there.
Oh, cool Halo 1 callback. I love it.
That's pretty good. Cool. All right, so you guys have made your way out of the breach. As you could see the Bone Brambles starting to come back, right, and that sort of corruption that creeps across the land in these black tendrils sort of fades away, where you're no longer seeing it anymore. And you've made your way into this hex. Let me see if there's any random encounters. This is still our own. Okay. You guys, this is the end of your day.
Yeah.
Yeah, still seeing, like, as you travel, still seeing more of this veiny, bulging sacks hanging from the trees that every so often, like, twitch violently and then just stop. That's been happening, like, basically the whole Bone Brambles, but there's a few more of them in this area.
If we have time later, we should poke one of those.
After we wrap up all this business with Elturel, maybe.
Yeah, if we have time. If we have time.
Been here for 3 days now, wandering through this thicket.
I'm starting to lose track.
By my counts, we're almost near the end, so hopefully this will be the last day of it.
Hope it was worth it, yeah?
Home stretch, it better be. This Osira turns out to be a charlatan at best.
Nothing else I found in the gauntlet. That's
true.
something.
Not entirely fruitless, but I don't want to think about what we have to do if Osira doesn't pan out.
What are the chances that Osira is a celestial? Some angel, something, I don't know. It seems like she has a connection with Torn based off the vision August had, and she's not from here.
My gut instinct says that if there was an angel walking around the wastes, there would be some sort of rumor of it. Celestials certainly seem to stand out rather well down here.
I mean, everybody seems pretty wrapped up in their own business wherever we go here. Doesn't seem that hard for somebody to disappear into the wastes and not really have any rumors about them.
I think between what Gargoth said and other details, we know like Osira isn't from here originally, right?
Right, I'm pretty... Yes, pretty sure.
I think what has been said is that she's not a fiend.
Yeah, like
Not
we
a
know.
fiend, not a celestial necessarily, but not a fiend, yeah.
I'm just starting to theorize based off, the Empyrean, the proximity to celestial, rings of magic and the gauntlet. Seems like there's a whole lot of celestial stuff going on here.
Not an unreasonable assumption.
If we do run across her, who's going to do the talking? We're going to have to be very careful if she is a celestial.
I mean, I think it's gonna be a group effort. If she distrusts or despises any one of us, it's probably gonna be a deal breaker for all of us.
Let's just. I feel I'm pretty good at talking. I can try to lead the charge, but obviously I think she'll be less interested in me than she will be in any one of you other than London. Vin, you got, a little friend in your head. Ophelia, you're wearing the gauntlet. August, you got a demon attached to you.
I'm Lulu.
And she's Lulu.
Yeah, I feel like she's gonna be most interested in Lulu, and that scares me.
But no, Ophelia's right. That's what happened with Bruno. We went in there unprepared. Should have some sort of a plan about if we do run into her tomorrow, if London's correct and doesn't get us lost again, and we do meet her tomorrow, what do we say? What do we do? Are we just gonna say, hey, we heard you knew where the sword is. Tell us. What do we say? What do we do?
My only real plan is to tell her the truth and hope that she's interested enough in Zariel to help us.
Well,
I think she's definitely interested enough. It's just a question of If she's going to ask anything of us, becomes too interested in the gauntlet or Lulu.
But if Mad Maggie, a nobody warlord out of Fort Knucklebones, knew that Osira might know the location of the sword, you don't think Zariel would have already saw her out at some point?
That's assuming that Zariel knows everything Mad Maggie does. I mean, Mad Maggie, she's got the pulse on what's going on around here. Probably a lot more granular than somebody up in the clouds looking at battalions marching. I think this is going to depend if she actually is a Celestial. Let's try and gauge her reaction to Lulu's presence in the gauntlet. If she seems amicable, we bring up our request as a force of good for freeing the souls of Elturel and possibly raising the city. Chances are pretty good. A noble action would be received well by a Celestial, knowing what they wear, and she holds up the gauntlet.
And if the other option is true, we tell her that we're seeking the sword for
removing a dangerous fallen angel.
I mean, I think there is an avenue if she is a Zariel historian. I mean, Lulu's the best primary source anybody will ever have. If we lean on into the fact that we're trying to recover memories of Zariel's life, essentially, maybe she'll be more inclined on that end.
Maybe, as long as she doesn't take Lulu from us. I don't want her getting anywhere close to Lulu.
And on that note, if things start going south, do we fight or do we flee?
I think light is probably better.
Fight?
Running away.
Flee.
I mean, if a fight does break out, let's just say that she is some kind of Celestial. Why not take some of that power for ourselves?
Finn.
It's just an act of self-defense, but we might get something out of it, other than a few scratches.
If you break into somebody's home and they attack you, and you kill them, that's not self-defense.
Look, Vin's out of line, but she's right. If Osira is indeed a Celestial, which is just a theory I just brought up, by the way, we don't know that, but if she is, we kind of do need a piece of a Celestial.
Are you hearing this? This is what I'm working with. Let's not jump straight to murder.
A little thing pops in the top of the screen, and it's like the gauntlet disapproves.
I'm just saying, it's not murder if we're not shooting the first shot.
We'll deal with the practical aspects as they come up. Seems information is probably more useful than flesh at this point.
I feel like we're going in as very much underdogs. We have entered her domain without permission. We have taken this gauntlet without permission. Assuming she views that she has some kind of ownership over these things, I imagine she'll be very upset with us right off the bat.
We're enthralled that we recovered or in part of Zariel's history.
We still do have to get there first. We're not there yet.
You're right, there are too many unknowns at the moment.
Lulu will speak up and she'll say, So, you guys are just gonna tell her the truth, right? Like
Yes.
why we're there and what we need from her?
The truth can be framed in many ways, Lulu. Well, just figuring out the right way to say it.
I think we gotta slow roll it. Like, if we just dump everything that's happened to us in the past 6 months on our lap in a few sentences, like, it's not gonna make any sense. And there's a bunch of other reasons that might not work, but, you know, we also don't know how she's gonna react, so we gotta gauge her reaction with each piece of information, see if this is a safe person to confide in.
I guess my other question is, what are we gonna learn from her?
Ideally, the next node on our path. That sword.
Or the other things that Mad Maggie sent us out to find. Astral Pistons, Nagago thing, other... I'm sure Vin took better notes than I did.
Yeah, I have the list of all the stuff we need. I just gotta find like the little bookmark I made for it.
Sure, you know.
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
Mad Maggie said that Osira should be our first port of call because she might know the location of items like these. So I think
Astral
we
Pistons.
lead with that, and then if she's like, "Hey, why are you trying to find this?" Then we
Well,
start slow
also,
rolling out.
Gargoth was like, that Mad Mag is full of shit.
Well,
That's
so are you,
not gonna
Gargoth.
work. Yeah, sure.
Well, Gargoth is saying that everyone besides him is full.
Yeah,
of
this
You're
alternative
right.
to my plan could never work.
You're absolutely right. You are absolutely right.
But just so everyone kind of hears it and is like refreshed, it's Astral Pistons, a Nirvanan, Clock Box, Mnemonic Rotor is like optional, a Heartstone is a big one, and we also need a conduit, like a shard of a halo or something. It could be something else too, like that fragment ripped from a holy being.
We assume the Hearthstone can be get from Red Ruth. But the Astral Pistons, we know the location of at least one. So really, Mnemonic Rotor's like the only other thing.
Again,
That we
Mnemonic
really
Rotor's
need?
optional, but the Nirvanan Clock Box, I don't know where we're gonna find that either. That's like something from Mechanus I have written down.
I mean, Red Ruth also frightens me if Mad Maggie is the reasonable one.
Oh, very much so. Very much so.
Well, let's see what Osira has to say about him. You know, maybe she knows where to find these things. Because I feel as if, like I said, if Zariel thought that Osira, knew the location of the sword, she would have already came and seen her. If we're gonna find that sword, I think that's in Lulu's brain.
Maybe she did, and Osira knew nothing.
Or she did and Osira lied. Only one way to find out.
Okay. So you guys want to get rest?
Yep.
Okay. So, London, roll me a survival check for finding a place to sleep.
8.
You find a good place to sleep.
Is this where that demon was sleeping, London?
Okay. You guys bed down for the night? Who's how much?
I'll go first.
Okay, I can go second.
Who's next? I only need one more.
I'll go then.
August. Alright. Tannis, make me a perception check.
I'm not paying attention.
Okay. Your watch goes by Unabated, no problem. You wake up London. London, make me a perception check.
18.
London, you see, as you're on your watch, 3 ghostly figures drift between the trees to the on the edge of your camp. Each one wears tattered armor, their weapons sheathed, their gazes distant and hollow. They move slowly, aimlessly, as if lost or confused. Every so often they turn and look around as if they're searching for something.
I will not do anything to draw their attention and leave them to find their way wherever they're going.
Yeah, if there was one word to describe them, I would say restless.
Yeah.
And after an hour of meandering in circles around your camp, they eventually wander further into the woods and don't bother you any.
You're up, August. Just more lost souls trying to find their way home.
Yep. August, give me a perception check. Alrighty then. It looks super safe. This is the safest spot you guys have found in the whole Bone Brambles. Nothing horrific is happening all around you at all.
Yeah. Shit's dark out here.
Yeah. Alright. Your rest passes. No problem. You guys wake up in the morning in quotes.
Ophelia casts Aid. 5 to Lulu, herself, and Vin.
Thank you.
Okay.
This needs a tiny white strip of cloth, so as she's tying this piece of cloth around, like, Vin's wrist or whatever, she's gonna lean in and say, "Are you okay, Vin? Really?"
I'm alright, really. I definitely don't like this place. I got a bad feeling.
Whatever's going on, focus up. We'll deal with it after we get out of the Bone Bramble. I promise.
You got that. Try my best.
Alright. The next hex to move into is actually that one.
Yeah. Let's see if we can do that. Oh. No, that's stealth, not survival.
Oh, okay. We'll use the roll.
9.
You rolled a 3. Yeah, okay. Alright, you guys walk for an hour. Let me move your token. There you go. Alright. An hour goes by. Every so often you guys pass some shit you feel like you've already passed.
No, that's new tennis. I'm telling. Just leave it to me. Watch our back. Watch our flank.
A lot of
21
campfires around here.
I think it's really awesome that you guys have gotten lost in this wood quite a lot because it truly is a maze. So it's actually really cool that he hasn't just been fucking beelining it through the woods. So on your second hour, you make it into this hex. Yep. So far, so good. A flesh thing hanging from the tree is like... "Ah!" There's like a scream coming from this flesh bag, and then it stops, and it just hangs there.
See, we never had that before.
I am really curious now. I mean, what if this thing needs help?
I thought so too, but Gauntlet said we're not allowed.
Surely one of these things, if it's dangerous, we can handle it.
So one of them pops off the other 10 in the area, that pops off the other 10 in their area. Next thing you know, there's 1,000 of them.
More undead to kill. I don't see a problem with that.
Or we save a life. A trapped soul, helpless in this fleshy sack.
What happened last time we saved a trapped soul when we were in this place? Turns out that we just completely screwed their chance at redemption.
I don't remember it that way.
For all we know, these are petitioners too. So last time we tried, we did more harm than good.
Onwards and upwards, then fine.
Maybe this Osira can just tell us if we get on our good side.
Can we pop your sacks on the way out?
Don't say this in London.
Sorry, may we pop your sacks on the way out?
That was good. Take inspiration. Okay, all right. That is enough to make it into it leads into this hex. By the way.
Yeah.
All right, very cool. Let's just check. Nope, you're good. All right. So about half an hour passes from that last hex, and you come upon a clearing. You actually, part of last hex and definitely this hex is the Grey Hollow, right? So you guys have made your way back into the area that is more rocky with the dust, with the bone creatures that you fought before. Lots of stone pillars. This is more of a rocky, dusty area. And you find a clearing. There is a wide circular pit about 20 feet across, dropping straight down. The stone around it is cracked and dry, and there's these curved bone structures that rise from the ground at uneven angles around the rim, and it's shaped like large arching ribs. So it's sort of like a claw holding this hole. Strands of sinewy flesh stretch across the stone, some descending into the hole, others trailing out across the surrounding rock. The tendrils vary in thickness and color, ranging from deep red to pale yellow, and leave behind dark, smeared stains where they touch the ground. The pit is dark. The air rising from it is warm and damp, and you can hear a faint, steady thrum that echoes from below. So the pit descends into essentially darkness. It's already pretty shadowy here, so if you your dark vision can see the bottom, but it's difficult. It's about 40 foot deep from what you can tell.
I imagine this one more closely resembles the pit I saw from Torn.
Identical.
Well, I think we've reached our goal.
You think she's down there?
Where we go from here is an entirely different question.
You think dropping a torch down would be a bad idea?
Probably, if she's down there, I'm gonna want to throw fire at her. I can use light.
Is this like a portal situation, or do we manually have to get rope and rappel down here?
I'll just cast light on a pebble and then slowly mage hand it down this pit.
So it illuminates the edges, and you can see that it's mostly stone going all the way down, and it leads to the bottom about 40 foot down, also stone. There's more cave in there. You can hear it and you can just tell. But there are these strands of sinewy vines that grow up the side, not a lot, but sporadically. They grow up the sides of it and then sort of extend out and lead out into the rest of the brambles. Very similar to the sort of same sinewy, vein-like vines that you've seen throughout the entire brambles.
I do have Featherfall, but probably should make sure what's down there before we jump in headlong.
Did we even see the bottom?
Yeah, with the puddle, yeah.
I think this is just the tip of the iceberg, though. You said there's a cave system beyond it?
You can tell. You can hear it. If you drop the stone, You can hear it. There's more cave.
So I guess we're delving in there.
Do you want me to go down first? 'Cause if anything, I can fly back up if anything attacks me. I can just take a look at the bottom, see if it's safe for us to descend.
Alright, I mean, we could do some more reconnaissance than just send one of ours down there. Like, we'll try detect magic and stuff first. And then, yeah, if we don't find anything, some recon might be needed. But yeah, I'll ritually cast detect magic just to see if there's like some sort of danger here.
Okay.
And while he's doing that, I can do divine sense.
You get that latent undead, Ophelia, that you've been getting from basically like the whole brambles. Like every tree is pinging for you. Is there anything else anyone else would like to do during this 10 minutes that August is sitting there being boring?
Can I just walk around and see, are there any tracks that go in or out of this hole? It seems like things come in or out of here often.
Not one.
Wait, what is there not?
Tracks.
Footprints or claw prints or anything.
Not one. Okay.
I doubt I can go alone, but I kind of want to see where this path ends up.
You would have to, yeah, that's like an hour
Yeah.
trek out of this,
Yeah.
30-minute trek out of.
Understood.
All right, so we just chill. I can't tempt you. Okay. The August, you get off your detect magic. There is, as soon as you pop it off and you sort of get near the hole, you get a ringing in your ears, like microphone feedback, right? There is some sort of psionic energy all about this cave. It's not like earth-shatteringly, fucking mind-splittingly, but there is like latent psychic bullshit all up in this cave. And you can immediately tell just it's wafting off out of the hole.
Not what I expected. Alright. Some kind of psionics coming from this place, as opposed to like divine magic or something.
What, like lithids or something?
I don't really know.
What in the V?
V. Alright, so now what?
I didn't detect anything bad, so down the hole.
We got that rope, yeah?
Well, Tanis and I can go together, just for safety.
Yeah, and you can teleport out quickly with both of you, so...
Alright, so... I mean, Tanis isn't here to
Yeah.
fend for himself, but we want... The plan is, Tanis and Ophelia go down first. He's here. Tanis and Ophelia go down first. See if it's safe, and then everyone
if a
else...
monster jumps out at him.
Right. And then everybody else climbs down a rope.
Yep.
Okay. Alright. Tanis and Ophelia. You guys take flight and begin descending down the hole. I'm not going to put you on the map just yet. But you descend the hole into...
Can I hold an action in case anything tries to ambush them?
Yes. You can look down the hole and see if you can... Because it's still illuminated from the light spell, right? You haven't cast anything else that would break that? I mean, you could do it again, I guess. I don't know how long it
like
lasts.
an hour. It's
yeah,
not concentration.
Okay. So the light from this little pebble and the faint light from the pit above spills into this chamber, illuminating rough stone walls. This chamber is like an uneven ovular shape. The air is humid and close, and the fetid stench of blood, decay, and something putrid clings to your nostrils. It fucking stinks down here. And get used to it, because basically every room in this place smells. Stalactites hang in warped clusters from the ceiling. Their surface is slick with blood that drips down them. Thin branching lines spread beneath the surface of the rock that are vein-like patterns. Right? So there's like veins underneath of the skin of the, you know how like you can see the veins in your arms and stuff? It's like that, but under the surface of the rock. It must be like a natural formation, because it doesn't look like there's anything. It's like definitely stone, but it just weirdly looks fleshy. And on the north and west walls, ledges rise 8 feet above the chamber floor. Each ledge connecting to a dark tunnel that disappears into the chambers beyond. So it's like oval room, pit, and then there's like 2 ledges that are about 8 feet up that have tunnels that lead off of them. There doesn't seem to be anything bad in here at the moment.
I'll motion to the rest of the group that it, thumbs up, safe, come down, let's go.
Okay. Alright, how do you want to do this?
Lasso rope around one of these stone fingers pointing out.
Definitely.
Rappel down.
Okay, who's going first?
I guess I will.
Okay. Make an athletics check.
I will guidance myself.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, wow.
Yep, so you're making it, but something happens. Let me see. So August is here. Tannis and Ophelia are here. And everyone else is here. Okay, so as you are descending, August, you're making good time, and you get about 20 feet down when Ophelia and Tannis, that thrumming noise that you had heard previously almost gets a little bit louder, and you realize it's not thrumming, it's buzzing. And out of the tunnel on the north, I'll indicate what tunnel it is later. But out of one tunnel, 3 flies, about this big, about the size of one of those yoga balls, right? They fly out of the room. One of them goes for you guys. The other 2 fly up. So I'm gonna need some initiative happening.
Nice. Ooh. Come on. Damn it. What?
What?
Well,
What?
Whoa. It looks like Jumpgate's off to a great start. How did it do that? Oh, okay, fixed it.
Got a 4.
The flies and Lulu.
It's still on my turn. Are we
Yeah,
4.14? How
0.
many zeros is that?
Yeah.
That's really strange. Okay, so we might have to turn off initiative tiebreakers. Am I supposed to do that?
No, I can turn them off, but
Yeah.
Most of them are fine, though.
We could
there we
probably.
go.
Why do we have them on
Fix it.
anyways?
No, I don't know.
because I like seeing when I get to go in front of.
True.
I
Well,
was
you
literally
always
gonna say the
Well,
exact
yeah, I
you
same
will
would've
thing.
know
yeah,
if your
never
dex is higher.
All right.
So this one is going for you guys. The other 2 are flying up. So they are out of your range right this second. And we are going to start with Ophelia.
Absolutely.
Ophelia, these flies come buzzing out. They're basically at like, there's one at you guys, like, about to swarm in, so he's within range. The other two are about August's height up, so about 20 feet down from the pit, 20 feet above you.
All right. Important question: Is are Tennis and I still flying? Has it been 10 minutes?
Yeah. You're still flying.
Still flying. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Then the first thing she's going to do. Sorry, I'm just putting this on my token. So, there we go. The first thing she's going to do, she's going to try and fly up close to Gauntlet's level and just.
So the one that's by you is going to get an attack of opportunity. This one.
Yeah, I don't want to leave Gauntlet there alone.
Yeah, he's like on the rope.
Yeah. I think I'm going to risk the attack of opportunity
Okay.
to get into this area.
It's going to try to bite at you. 10. Misses.
Nope. Misses. So, flies up to Gauntlet, gets defensive. If she can hit this one that's by him, she will.
She can.
Otherwise-
Yeah, she can. She can fly right up to it.
Alright, sweet. I think I have to use the pitchfork. 13 to hit.
That hits.
Ooh, 10 piercing, 5 fire.
Ooh.
Oh, sorry, you're not blessed anymore.
Oh. You're right. 11.
Miss.
So my mistake.
Yeah, that's the difference between a hit and a miss. I'm really sorry.
Yep. All good. 22.
That hits. Same damage, too. Alright, it's bloodied.
It's not worth a divine smite, so.
Okay. So
That'll
you
that'll
fly up, and as you're coming up, you take the pitchfork and try to stab it into this thing. It narrowly dodges out of the way as you pierce side of it. And as you rip the blade back out, this, like, green, goopy, disgusting liquid, like, drips out and gets on your armor and stuff. It's nasty. These things are disgusting. Yeah, oh, I have a handout. I have a handout of these. I said they're flies. They are disgusting. Let's see. Fly. Show to everyone.
Ooh.
Oh, they're like bloat flies. Nasty.
Yeah, they are very much like bloat flies.
One of that's within those sacks.
Okay.
Yep, that is my turn. I don't have a bonus to do.
Okay, August. You are on the rope.
Yeah, I'll just focus on being on solid ground and not
Okay.
20 feet in the air.
So
while...
you can get 15 feet down with your athletics check. Because you already made the athletic check, so you succeeded.
Okay.
Right? So it's just, you can only move at half movement to get down.
Can I technically just let go then? And
Yes.
only fall 5 feet?
You're 15, or you're 20 feet in the air. Oh, and then move down and then let go? Yeah.
Yeah.
Totally. Okay.
Alright. So yeah, just loophole to get the extra 5 feet for free?
Absolutely.
So yeah, I'll just,
It's
carefully...
not really a loophole. Like, you
Yeah.
climb down and then you see the bottom and you're like, okay, fuck this, and let go. Yeah, totally.
But yeah, just not athletic or graceful at all. Just very careful, trying not to eat shit down this slope, and then I'll get on solid ground and just go up and try and Sacred Flame, the one that Ophelia just attacked.
Okay.
So yeah, deck save.
11.
Nice. 12 damage.
Still up. Was very hurt. No, I'll get on the ground here.
But yeah, I'll just end my turn then.
Okay. Vin, you're up.
Yeah, I guess she's like higher on the rappel order, and she's looking down at them. She's like, oh fuck, what do I do? And some of this. Let's go for, I guess, this one.
Yep. You kill him. You zap him right out of the air. He fries midair and then falls like how bugs die, you know?
Alright, beautiful. And then she'll go for this one, just
Yep.
rapid firing, because they're giant bugs.
That hits.
Alright, 7 lightning.
It takes it. It clips
Alright,
as
that,
it like flies, dodges out of the way a little bit.
Yep.
Okay.
That's her turn.
All right, Lulu. Lulu's got enough movement to go into the hole and attack this one. So she's going to do that. She's going to, I'm coming, guys! And she, like, comes in the air and then does a dive, right? And shoo! I mean, she's fast as fuck. So she will fly down into the hole and then with her tusks try to tusk into this fly, even though it's going to be so nasty. She doesn't want to use her fucking, her trumpet on these little, oh, she has Holy Flare. I forgot about that. It's the same damage. Ah, but her Holy Flare is better. She'll do that. It takes it. The fly cannot be invisible. Alright, that's the one on you, Tanis, by the way. Alright, that's Lulu. London, you're up.
This one was also flying up?
Correct. It's about 20 feet down.
Yeah, that's no problem for me. 21.
Hit.
9 with the help of Django there.
Yep. It's bloody.
Second attack. 14.
That's just enough. You kill it.
Sweet.
You shoot it right out of the air. 2 arrows in quick succession. The magical bolt that comes out of them hits it. It explodes.
I can command Django to fly down there, but actually, how deep is this? 20 feet?
It's 40 feet total.
40 feet. He only has 40 feet of movement, so. Okay, we're fine up here.
Okay.
That's our turn.
All right. I guess the only one that's left is this one, and it'll attack. It'll attack Tanis. 24.
Ooh, yeah, that'll do.
8 piercing, 5 poison, and you have the poison condition until the end of your next turn. And then it'll use flyby to fly 60 feet. So, which is further the distance out? Yeah. So it'll fly out and come to like here-ish. But it's up above the surface now. It's like, looks like it's coming, it's arcing over towards Vin.
Is it passing close enough for attack?
It has flyby, so
okay.
no attacks of opportunities.
Got it.
Tanis, you're up.
I mean, is this thing...
It's out of sight for you.
Even if I fly 30 feet up?
You can see it if you do that.
Alright, I'll fly 30 feet up and just fire 2 Eldritch Blasts at it.
Okay.
Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast. Do you even know what that is?
Ford from Campaign 2.
It is! Holy shit!
How about that? Yeah, drop a little lore on you.
Yeah, it is. That is a glancing blow.
Well, he'll take 1 thunder and 3 force. Mm-hmm. So 4 whole points of damage.
Alright. You blast, but he's hard to hit, man. This thing moves like a lot. It's like a fly. It's jittery in the air, you know.
I'm not very well versed in ranged attacks, so somebody else can finish this guy off.
Okay. Ophelia.
Following Tanis, she's going to fly up and...
So you're already 20 feet up, so you could definitely make it to it if you wanted to.
Yeah. I mean, for melee range?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Yeah, she'll do that.
You were at August level already, so you're already
Right,
20
but
feet up.
60 feet.
No. He's up at the top of the hole. I just was saying he has 60 feet, so he can make it.
Gotcha. Then yeah, she'll do that. She'll go into melee range.
Yeah, you can
fucking
definitely
stab
get
at this thing.
for sure. Glancing
12
blow?
to hit. 20 to hit.
That hits.
So 4 on the first one and 15 on the second.
You kill it.
Alright.
You kill it. As you you have the spear, don't you? The trident.
Fork of
Yeah,
whatever
so
it's
you
called.
stab it into this thing, fling it away as the fire burns it. That's it. We're out of combat.
So I guess London, you see a fly come out of the hole and then the spear go straight up and stab it.
I'm like, tracing it, about to shoot it, and then it just gets skewered immediately.
Yep. Alright, it's gone.
Still good on rations, right? We're not desperate enough to have to harvest these.
I'm not eating. I would starve sooner than I ate that thing.
Yep. Alright. August is at the bottom. August, you see everything that's at the bottom. It smells so bad in here. What would the rest of you like to do?
Suppose we should go and join August.
Okay.
She'll fly back down to the hole.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, London.
Django will
Get your
fly.
feet wet.
Django will fly down and watch London in case he falls off this rope.
Okay. Make an athletics check.
Come on. 9.
Yeah, you fall off the rope. It's quite a bit of damage. What is it?
Any chance I could try and catch him?
Yeah. You need to make a athletics check first. We'll add levels to this.
Can
There's
Django
fucking
help at all? Because
potentially 4 dice. Yes. How about this? Django can help Ophelia with her check.
love it. Because he can fly.
All right. Make an athletics check with advantage, Ophelia. All right,
There
that's
we
a
go.
success. Now I need London to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, okay. Those I can do. Badly.
Okay.
12.
No, it's okay because the DC is only 12. So you only take 2d6 worth of damage.
Ouch.
I'm giving one to Ophelia. You take 4, Ophelia. This is bludgeoning.
Ouch.
It is fair.
Okay. So as London's climbing down, he puts a foot on one of these disgusting flesh vein vine things, and his foot slips, and he slips, and he's falling. And then Ophelia and Django both dive. Ophelia taking a brunt of it, but London still pummeling off of her, rolling onto the ground. Pretty decent fall.
That's one way down, I suppose.
All right,
You're
Ben.
right there, Ophelia.
I'm
All right, well,
alright. Just
after seeing that, Vin will, tentatively grab on here.
Make an athletics check.
Ophelia at the bottom.
Hold on tight, Vin. There we go. Bye.
All right, you fall.
Is it, how much damage is it?
46.
Well, where was it that
I
you stepped,
will-
London? Bam! Immediately falls.
You can do feather
Well,
fall
I
if you want.
mean,
First
Ophelia will
one's
try and catch her.
she could feather fall.
What do you do?
Yeah, she'll feather fall it. It's probably what she would do in that situation.
All right, so Vin begins to fall, and then there's a magical burst as her armor lights up, and then there's like a force field around her as it slowly brings her back down.
It's like what do you call it? Like when Buzz Lightyear is like he does like the soft landing or whatever.
Thrusters, come
Flying,
on.
Thrusters. The
falling, style.
Falling with
Yeah,
style.
falling with style.
All right, so you all are at the bottom of the pit, and I think I'm put you over the map, and then we'll take a break. You can't see the entire map, right? You can't see
Nope.
shit, right? Okay, good.
I can
Can't
see nothing.
shit.
Good, because there's no tokens. I just wanted to make sure you couldn't see the whole map. This new, the lighting's new. I haven't used it with the thing, so I want to make sure it works. All right, now August should be able to see.
Yep.
And Tanis should be able to see.
Can do.
Ophelia should be able to see.
Nope.
Oh, that's because you don't have dark vision, Ophelia. Oh, but you do now, don't you?
I do now.
Ah, damn it. Alright. I might as well just forget darkness in 5e. Doesn't fucking matter. Let's see.
Humans and halflings exist.
I guess.
I think that's it.
I mean,
our
London's a
human still has
human,
dark
and
vision.
yeah.
It's
Yes,
Wait, what is August again?
Asimar.
Asimar.
Oh, he's yeah.
And who plays a human except for
Yeah,
Will that one time?
human.
Dude, I loved Abe. Probably my favorite character ever.
Can you see now, Ophelia?
I kind of
Yes,
want to play a
thank
human
you.
because I've just been avoiding it.
You
and-
literally are in our other campaign.
Well, yeah. I mean, he's like flavored as an Asimar, but he's a human.
Alright, so you're in this cave. Right, and you can see that here and here are the ledges I was talking about. The flies came from this one. And we're going to go ahead and take a break.
Okay.
All right, I will see you guys in a minute.
See you in a second.
Okay. We are back. So, let me describe this cave to you. Oh shit, I accidentally closed it. This place... Rough stone walls, uneven ovular chamber. The air is humid. It stinks like a motherfucker in here. There's stalactites. That's what those sort of little black things are. Thin branching lines spread beneath the surface of the rock. Vein-like patterns that twist along the walls and floor. On the north, so right here and right here, are ledges that rise 8 feet above the chamber floor. Each ledge connects to a dark tunnel that disappears into the chambers beyond.
Do we want to go down the one that the flies came out of? Just make sure there's no more surprises waiting for us.
Is that thrumming still going in the air?
No.
No, it's not like it was all of them.
Yeah, you think so.
It works for me.
I mean, take your pick.
Maybe no more flies, but if there's a nest or something, perhaps we can...
It's like uncovering area, but I don't think that that's fair to say that you can actually see anything past this.
Okay. So yeah, can we descend down this tunnel where the flies came from?
You have to climb up. Yeah, it's 8 foot high.
Hopefully we'll climb up first and then help people up.
Okay, make an athletics check, please.
Normal athletics, 22.
Easy. You climb to the top. You see a chamber beyond. And down this way, there is a 5 foot drop to another tunnel.
Alright, she points that out as people are climbing up.
Yep. Who's going next?
I'll go.
Okay, athletics.
With assistance.
You can have advantage.
Yeah, no guidance. People on the way.
You make it. You make it. You make it. You make it.
Oh, God.
Okay, I think with guidance and everything, you all can make it up to the side. I don't need rolls. Lulu's just following behind. All right. So, London, you're just wandering on ahead, huh?
Well, I mean, I want to get out of the way so people can come in, but
Sure.
We'll go as a team.
Okay. So, yeah, like I said, there's a 5 foot drop down this way. And if you kind of peer into that chamber, you can see that's this one. The tunnel opens onto the edge of a vast pit that descends into utter darkness. About 5 feet below you, a narrow ledge wraps around the northern and southern walls, partially circling the chasm. Thick cords of sinew and muscle stretch across the chasm in a loose, tangled web. Some hang slack, others pulled tight between anchor points in the stone. The strands vary in size, some narrow and fibrous, others thick and heavy, and appear to grow directly out of the rock. From somewhere deep below, soft sound rises and fades, thin and distant, like a voice carried on the wind. Like a voice. You can hear a voice or voices, but it's so far down that you'd have to like really try to listen to hear it, or even climb down onto the ledge to hear it.
Y'all hear that? Something from the pit.
Should we make sure it's safe up here first before we dangle ourselves over?
I was thinking the exact same thing.
Sure.
Yeah.
Ophelia, as you look into this chamber, the chamber walls curve inward slightly, still rough stone, but streaked with creeping strands of sinew and exposed veins that crawl along the floor and ceiling. Shadow puddles of blood coat the floor, pooling in uneven patches and seeping between cracks in the stone. At the base of the walls, heaps of wet meat are fused into the stone. Tangled knots of entrails and fat slumped in clotted piles that glisten with yellowed slime and black rot. The air here is thicker, and the stench is much stronger. So it stinks so fucking bad. Like vomit-inducing stench coming from this chamber. There are dozens of small, rounded holes that pock the walls, each ringed with a soft layer of fleshy tissue. So there's these holes that fill the room all around. In the rear of the chamber, a 3-foot-high ledge stretches across the back wall. The flesh growth appears to be denser here, their cords and tendrils overlapping as they rise up around the rock tunnel.
She relays all this. Nothing immediately threatening.
Stench, though. Keeps getting stronger.
How fresh does this meat look?
So fresh. It doesn't even look like... I mean, it's definitely meat. Right? Definitely. But it doesn't look like a carcass. It looks like... Okay, I'm gonna be honest with you.
Like a tumor?
It looks like you were approaching the inside of some creature. Right? That's not true, because you can see the stonework and stuff, and it's like part of it. But it looks like it's the inside of a creature.
So with all of the other, like, the flesh lumps we've encountered before, does this look like the same kind of stuff?
Yes, but way more fleshy and meaty. Been a lot more bone and stuff. This is, like, a lot.
Does it look more living?
Is it, like, healthy compared to the rest of the brambles?
It's hard to say.
That's fair.
I don't think living is the right word for it.
Right.
Make an Arcana check. I'll allow it for both of you since you're both asking the question.
Right.
Yeah. It's worth a shot.
16.
18.
Why did those rolls not show up for me?
I don't see them either.
Yeah, I'm not seeing failures.
Also, don't see him.
I don't see... I only see mine.
Weird. Looks like a refresh for me.
I know I see Ophelia's.
There we go.
Yeah, I see
No.
yours now.
I see both.
Okay, weird. Did you refresh? Is that what did it?
Nope.
I did not. They just
Just
came up.
took a few business days.
Alrighty. Yeah, so, okay, so August. From what you can tell, this appears to be some sort of natural growth. Right? Like, there's no rhyme or reason to it. It just seems like a growth. You get, Ophelia, you get the same thing. It does appear alive, but not as much as a tree is alive. Does that make sense? Like, it's not moving, but it is alive.
But it doesn't look like a bunch of dead flesh
No.
melded into something. This looks...
Like a growth, like something growing.
Got it. That's what I wanted to know.
Yeah.
That's disgusting.
Like, rationally, I know we're not inside a creature, but it feels like we're walking into its stomach.
Yeah. But no, not even rationally. With that check, you know you're not walking inside of a creature. But it does definitely feel like it, yes.
Everyone, I just got a thought. Could we be walking into Asira right now? This is awfully living looking rather than dead. And I know that's not what's going on, but that's what she's thinking.
Sure.
She could just be a psionic presence at the bottom of that pit. Like, formless, incorporeal. Could be onto something.
The soul is spread throughout these growths, maybe. Just concentrated here.
Well, let's figure out a way to get down. It smells so bad in here.
Sure, going down will make it better, London. That's a great idea. Let's go.
Anything's got to be better than this.
So this gently slopes. Oh no, this is flat land where Ophelia and London are. That is flat. You can walk straight into that, but to get down into this pit, you would need to drop 5 feet. Yeah. You can also see that this also is like a slope. Like can you not see that? Probably not from your location.
No, it's black for me.
Yeah, it's okay. You'll see it when you go if you go into that room. But there's also like a slope right there that you could climb through.
Oh, I see. There.
Yeah. You see.
Yes.
There you go.
Somebody with better perception, if they could.
What am I looking for? Sorry.
I think we're gonna try and listen to the voices. The voices coming from the pit.
Yeah, I'll guidance London if we want to tie a rope around him.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Try and lean over the side.
All right. I'll grab their hand or a rope and lean over and close my eyes and listen as hard as I can.
So this is like a gentle slope. You could probably like climb down that without falling to your death.
Okay. I'm gonna do it on all fours.
Yeah, no problem. It's like I said, you're not just gonna slip and slide down. It's not a slide.
Okay.
There's enough rocks and stuff you can climb down. Yeah. So you're standing at the edge of this pit, and like I said, it descends into utter darkness. And there's these fleshy growth web that spreads across the whole thing.
I'll toss you guidance for good luck.
Do we realize that that's the same slope that leads down to that large pit?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm going to go back to the other entrance to the pit, see London crawling out of this small hole, and I'll just cast a second use of the elemental gift in case he falls in to be able to fly after him.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah, so London, as you approach, you hear of whispers coming from the bottom of the pit. But you do not see a bottom.
Can I listen to what the whispers are saying? Can I make out words or a language?
Make a perception check.
25.
Yeah, you hear distinct voices, but they're speaking languages you don't know. And it's more than one. And there's some that like shout in anger and some that are sad. It's unclear to you. One of them sounds really fucking scary.
So...
You don't know Infernal or Celestial, right?
No.
Yeah, no. So you don't recognize anything.
Have I heard it enough that I like...
You can
like,
discern
these
that one is
like,
Celestial and one is Infernal, sure.
Sure. Not that I can like understand it, but I'm like, I've heard those like inflections before. It sounds like there's a whole party down there of all sorts of menace. Do we dare take the plunge, so to speak?
I think I'm the only one who can understand both of those.
Vin can as well.
And
Oh, you got Celestial too?
I
Yeah.
can technically understand them too.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, all three of you, you can sort of stand on the edge of this cliff right here and still be able to listen. So you can make a perception check as well, all three of you, if you want.
Well, I only know that because I would have to use tongues, but I'll let the other two do it first.
Yeah,
I'll
August and Vin make perception checks.
guidance myself. Ooh, not good.
Can't quite make it out. It's too faint.
Yeah, it is faint. You do catch clearly, August. You catch one clearly. It is a, like, really deep, menacing voice, and it's speaking in Infernal. And it will say, "Failure was anticipated. Perhaps I will yield better results with you." As it echoes up. And then Vin and August, you both catch at the same time a scream that is so faint, it's a fucking whisper. But it says, "No! Get away from me!" and just echoes up from the hole. And the no was in Celestial.
Yeah. Well, Celestial voice seems in duress. I mean, at this point, it's only a matter of time before we go down there. So I think we just tried to do it quietly.
Are we going to get down exactly? I mean, in a pinch, I can cast the fall again. As much as I don't want to, maybe we could get some handholds on these fleshy growths. Is there like enough of it where you could like go down that way by like climbing it?
No, I mean, it's too random.
Okay.
The other thing I could find out, I think I could find out exactly what's going on down there, but it's one of the most powerful spells I can cast.
Drop a pebble. Drop a pebble for me real quick.
Alright, we'll cast light and drop a pebble.
It falls and falls and falls and falls and falls and falls for so long until the light is a fucking pinprick and it still is falling.
Huh. Oh, so Featherfall might not even...
Featherfall would end before you get to the bottom of this thing.
Let's not go down the pit.
Yeah. Do we go through the smelly room instead then?
Well,
Go ahead.
should we try introducing ourselves?
Do we just shout hello down to the chasm?
Hmm?
No.
I'm not opposed to it.
I mean, to what what good would that get us? I'm sorry, that feels foolish to just call out to something that clearly seems like it's torturing Celestials.
I mean...
At least before we can be on level ground with it, I mean.
Well, there might not be level ground if this pit is seemingly bottomless. You know, for all we know, there are no beings down there. This is just souls trapped here. They can still communicate through words, but...
I mean, let's not forget about the psionic presence. We don't... Could just be echoes and psyches, and it could just be a bottomless pit with those, essences in there.
For all we know, that could be where Osira is, or what's left of her, or him. Is it her?
It's her.
Her. Okay.
Did you say there was another ledge in the smelly room up here?
Yeah, you can kind of see it. It's only 3 foot tall. But there seems to be like a little route through it, like a slope up towards it.
Right.
But yeah, it just ends into like a long hall.
There's also a pass to the south we could investigate too.
No, it leads to this cave too. You can see it from here.
Oh, okay.
From this height, you can see that it also leads into this room.
So I guess it's north then?
Or dive into the abyss, yeah.
No, London, we're not going down the pit.
I don't
make
want
that
to.
mistake, okay?
I don't want to. I want to go this way.
Okay. North.
Alright, but you go first, though.
Oh, Joe, move your token. I put mine under you. Thank you.
Stop where you are, London.
Yeah.
So, as you guys begin making your way through this chamber, I want everybody to make perception checks.
Ooh.
Oh.
Oh, God, natural one supreme.
Okay. So, August, I guess this makes sense. So, August, you're the only one that's not going to be surprised because you kind of notice it as it's happening. But there are, in this sort of clumps of flesh that sort of surrounds the bottom. Okay, I guess you're not surprised either, London. Which is good because you're the one that stepped on it. Throughout this chamber at the bottom, there's like this flesh. It's like fat and stuff. And there's these holes that riddle the entire place. As you're walking through this room, August, you look around and you notice a little bit of movement from underneath of the flesh. And you're like, oh, it must be like the flesh is moving. It's fucking weird and alive. But then you just barely make out like a form move through it, like a creature. And London, as you're walking up, you're about to, step up onto this edge of this little ledge here. And there's this mound of flesh, and you go to step on it when it begins to move. It is not a mound of flesh. It's pale, sickly colored, almost white. And it's bare. It like has little tiny little legs and this huge mouth full of razor sharp teeth. You will see. Let me find the creature. It is this thing.
Oh.
Yep, they're about the size of your torso, maybe a little bigger actually, from your top of your head to your knees. There is a giant maggot, and you almost step on it as it lurches to eat you.
Yummy.
There's actually a bunch of maggots in this room. This is the maggot room.
Well, if you call it that, what do you expect?
Exactly. You didn't see it written right on the floor. There's one. There's one. And here's one. Alright. As they begin to emerge from the disgusting recesses of this chamber, I need everyone to roll initiative.
God damn. I'm on a roll.
We fought more bugs in this campaign than in the jungle.
What do you expect in this giant, nasty, dead thing? Alright. London, you're not surprised, so you're first.
No. I don't... Would it make sense to switch, Tannis? I'm not
I'm surprised anyways, so it's gonna go through me, and then I'll be on.
Everyone but August is surprised.
Okay.
And you.
But I appreciate it, Chris. Thank you.
I got you, baby. All right, let's start off with the Zephyr Strike then, just to get some distance on this thing, and kind of jump back and put a shot on this guy here.
Okay.
28.
Yeah, that definitely hits. Who did you hit?
Like the one that I almost stepped on, right here.
That is just enough to kill it.
Oh, sweet. Okay. Yeah, Django would pump in 5 lightning too with his reaction.
So you shoot into it. As you lurch into the air, you shoot into it and immediately, you pin its head to the ground as it makes weird noises and dies.
Keep retreating and put one on that one.
Sure.
This is not at advantage.
That
15?
hits.
8 piercing.
Alright, it takes it. It's still up.
Who goes next? I'll command Django to move here, and he will take the dodge action.
Okay.
That's
Yep, that's fine. That's your turn?
Yes, sir.
Ophelia, you're no longer surprised. Vin, you're no longer surprised. It's the maggot's turn. How much movement do they have? Dog shit. That's okay. This one scooches across the floor towards Tannis. So does this one. This one emerges because it wasn't there before. So this one emerges with half of its movement, so it only gets 5 feet. Oh, but it doesn't matter. It emerges behind you, Vin. Another one comes out of the disgusting meat to attack. I think that's all of them. So, this is for Tannis, and 11 to hit.
Miss.
This one is for Tannis again. 10 to hit.
Also a miss.
And then Vin, 21 to hit.
That does hit.
Okay, you take 6 piercing damage, and as it latches on, you could possibly get a disease. So, which are pretty. These are hell diseases, so not very good. Make a con save for me.
Normal diseases weren't bad enough. All right. Wait, is she in Ophelia? Oh, it's almost like someone strategically placed her there.
You succeed. So no problem
Okay, at least
with
won't get that.
diseases. But it like, you didn't expect it, right? It came out of nowhere. And it, like, latches onto you. Tannis didn't get a turn. Wouldn't they have advantage? It still probably wouldn't hit, huh?
I mean, neither of the advantages hit. The 14 and 15 missed.
Yeah. Okay. And then one on Django. 16 to hit Django?
Just misses.
Okay. That is the maggot's turn, the giant maggot's turn. It's Lulu's turn. She does not want to stab these things. Oh, but she can do her Radiant Flare. I keep forgetting about her Radiant Flare. She'll do it on the one that's attacking Vin, probably. That hits for 4 damage. Okay. August, you're up.
I think I'm just going to... Yeah, I have no big damage, so I'm just going to try and Sacred Flame. I'll do... Which one did London take with the second shot? This one?
Yep.
I'll do that one.
Yep. Oh, Sacred Flame. Dex save.
Wait, actually, before you roll that, I'll change it. I'll go up here, because I think I can get 2 of them. And do Word of Radiance, actually.
Oh, sweet. What does that do?
Each creature of my choice within 5 feet has to make a con save. Or take radiant damage.
They both do.
Alright, so they both take 10 radiant damage.
They are bloodied, however, something happens when you do that. So they both take substantial damage. They're almost wounded, and because the damage. So what does this look like? I don't think I've seen you cast.
I just say a word in Celestial, and there's a burst of light. It's like a mini Channel Divinity, like Turn Undead, where that ring of fire goes out, but it's just a small burst.
As it washes over these creatures, they twitch and compress, and this damage makes them vomit. Each, just as a reaction, they can only do it once. Each creature within 5 feet must make a con save.
I know I don't feel so bad about doing it to Tannis because I get affected too.
So that's 2 con saves?
2 con saves, please.
22 and 16.
Both succeed. And then August, you got a 10 on one of those?
Yeah.
Okay, you are poisoned until the end of its next turn. As it vomits up all that it's been eating in this chamber, so all the disgusting flesh and shit that it's been eating, it vomits it up with bile and stuff like that. It just covers you. So that's disgusting. That's your turn?
Yep.
Tannis.
I am no longer surprised.
You're no longer surprised. London.
Are you in the aura?
No.
No. I don't know. I had that +2. Oh, sorry. Was it 14 to save?
Yeah.
Okay. Then 20 and 14 is what I got.
Yeah, you're good.
Okay. Let's try and help these boys out.
Yep.
I'm gonna go for this one here.
Yep, I got him.
Infuse strike, normal attack.
You kill
21.
him.
Does it vomit?
No, it blows up.
Thank God. All right. Well, sorry for the maggot gets, but that's probably better. They can probably handle that last one. Let's try and finish off this one on the left here by Django.
Yeah. Hit.
16, 8 piercing.
It's still up.
Bonus action command.
Oh, it vomits.
Oh shit.
It
Okay.
vomits
Sorry.
on Django. He
Django.
needs to make a con save. I mean, you're probably not going to use it. He fails. He's poisoned.
Oh.
Just until the end of its next turn, so not for very long.
I'll.
It's the diseases you got to worry about with these things.
Gotcha. I'm gonna bonus action command Django to bite it.
Okay.
8.
Miss. Just barely, though.
Right there for you, Ophelia. Finish it off.
Yep. Ophelia, you're up.
As much as I like Django, I see Vin is dealing with one of these, so she is going to, as she said, keep an eye on her and come down to help.
Yep.
Attacking this one, she'll. No, she's just going to go with the fork.
Sorry.
Yeah, it's okay.
Hit.
12 to hit. 6 piercing, 1 fire.
It takes it.
All right, go again. 16.
Hit. You kill it.
Okay.
You skewer it on your fork.
Perfect. So that's okay. She can go past Vin and move up there. That's going to be her turn.
Maybe don't be right next to it.
It
They're
can
not
only
very
vomit.
fast.
It can only vomit once.
Yeah, but
It already
the bites are
vomited.
bad if it hits.
That's true.
Make it
If
dash to get to you.
If Ophelia moves anymore, I gotta make that wisdom save.
Okay, I'll stay next to them.
Okay.
That's a good point.
Then you're up.
Yeah, she'll go for the one that Django's on.
Yeah. Miss.
Oof.
And these things are hard to miss too. You hit and kill it.
19.
You fry the thing.
Alright.
It as it and shrivels up.
Thanks, Ophelia. Ophelia, I owe you one. She'll say as she takes aim at like one of these remaining ones. Alright, that's her turn.
It's their turn. They're gonna bite August. 14.
Yeah, that's a miss.
All right. August, how do you want to do this?
Yeah, I'll just take a step back and Sacred Flame this thing as it
It's like-
boils and shrinks.
It's inching towards you as you're stepping back, and you burn it up before it even gets close to you. That's it for them.
Good job, y'all.
And I helped.
I was there. I feel like I was like that SpongeBob, like, just not doing anything.
just doing cardio.
I should have switched with you actually, because then your surprise would have went out the first turn.
I
and
expected
wasn't
it to last a
surprised.
little longer, but it's fine.
Yeah, that's okay.
All right.
Are these things contributing to the smell, or does the smell seem different?
The smell is just of this place, probably the disgusting flesh on the wall.
All right. Well, let's keep going then.
Yep. So if you go up this ledge, you will see a tunnel. And this is where the real fleshy parts start. And I'm going to send you a handout. I'm going to describe it better, but I'm going to send you a handout of what this kind of looks like.
Did you say, sir, it's called the flesh heaps?
This is called the Flesh Tunnel, but you'll see. Where is it? Avernus, Bone Brambles. Oh no, it's called the Hall of Meat.
Oh, man, all these names are kind of sexual.
So that's kind of what it looks like. Like a little bit of stone showing through, but mostly flesh. Vines and veins and shit growing on the fucking walls and shit.
I do not remember this episode of Magic School Bus.
Bro, I was just gonna say Miss Frizzle when they shrink it down and they go inside.
So,
Good reference.
the tunnel ahead of you, this is where it really starts. So, it was kind of spread throughout this room, and there was bits of it growing, and like hunks of fat and stuff. This is nothing but straight, like, meat tunnel. Let's see the description. Every inch of the passage ahead is smothered in grotesque living tissue. The walls, ceiling, and floor are swallowed by thick layers of twitching muscle, sinew, and veined entrails. Bulging fat pressed out between cords of meat, while discolored scabs and yellowed cysts cling to the walls in patches. Veins pulse faintly under the surface. The floor is slick with blood and mucus runoff. And the smell here is suffocating. Jagged white bone-like structures arc from the walls like warped ribs, partially buried in flesh. Some cracked, encrusted in dried gore.
I imagine the smell is not getting any better.
No, it's a little better in here. But
Oh, it's a little better.
A little, yeah. It's not as bad as the previous chamber, but it's not good.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, into the fresh hells we go.
This is the tunnel, so...
Not happy about it, but let's do it.
She'll start making her way forward.
Yep. As you get to about there is a thick patch of the sinew stuff on the wall, and from around the midpoint of it, a fucking maggot bursts through, and you can just kill it. They have 19 hit points. You guys it's not worth the combat, but one of them bursts through, and Ophelia, you can immediately just skewer the motherfucker, as it like came through like this section of wall right here, leaving behind like a hole where it burrowed out towards you.
I'm going to take a look up here first, just to see what the end of this hallway looks like.
Absolutely. Looks like the end of a hallway.
Any areas that look like they could be concealing any sort of...
Make a perception check or investigation check. I'll allow that for anyone who wants to make it.
I'll throw a guidance on, I guess, London. He's the best.
Sure.
London. 17.
320.
10,000.
So, Ophelia, as you're looking around the end of the hall, you notice a little bit of like a gap between some of the sinew that grows together, and another maggot sticks its head out, and you have to fucking kill that. But London, as you enter this room, you notice the hole that the first maggot came out of, and it appears that thick sinew and entrails and this meat does overgrow a passage that leads to the east.
Not so fast. What about this here? Looks like we can break through. Must have been one of the maggot holes.
Can I go over there and take my Kopesh and just like drive it through the hole and just like try to tear something down through the wall?
You absolutely can, and you do feel that there's a little resistance, but there is a sizable gap in there. Like there's a doorway almost, like a tunnel that leads that way. However, you strike into it initially, and you immediately hear in your mind, clear as crystal, a celestial voice. Do you understand celestial?
Nope.
Okay. I think it is... You hear it in your mind, and the nature of this voice almost translates it over top of the celestial. So you hear two voices speaking at the same time. They're the same voice. One is speaking in celestial, the other is speaking in common, and they're saying the same thing. Okay?
Gotcha.
And it's a feminine voice. And it says, "They were deceived, Uldrak. Many of them still hold faith." And that's your initial strike. You just, boom, hear it in your head. Clear as crystal.
Okay, so I'm not saying that we should keep stabbing the walls, but when I did that, I heard something, Uldrak. They were, some voice spoke to me, but not to me, as if speaking to someone else. Said Uldrak was, or we were deceived, or what exactly?
They were deceived.
They were deceived.
Uldrak. Many of them still hold faith.
You know, direct address like they were addressing Uldrak?
They weren't talking to me.
You have your sword driven halfway into this meat flesh sack thing.
I'm going to take it out.
You take it out.
And be like, maybe somebody who speaks the tongue should finish carving this hole.
You did hear it translated in your mind, I will say. Truly. It was double, like 2 voices speaking at the same time.
Okay, then I will continue driving it down.
Make an athletics check.
18?
You hear another voice. A male voice. Also speaking in Celestial with a mirrored voice on top of it. Okay? Like the same exact thing. It says, "You are asking me to disobey Father's direct orders." That's as a Sinew snaps, right? And then another one snaps. The feminine voice, again. "I'm not asking. I am going." Another one snaps. The male voice. "Then I will come with you." Another one snaps. This voice is the feminine voice again, but it's desperate, pleading. "Fall back, Uldrak! He's too strong!" Another snap. The male voice, out of breath. "Get to the city, Osira. I'll hold." And then the feminine voice again. "I'm not leaving you!" And then the feminine voice one last time as the passage is opened. A scream in terror. "Uldrak!" And the passage is opened beyond. It leads to a tunnel.
Well, the way forward is clear, but it's like this place has a memory about it. I don't think that was what was happening down in the pit. It was as if they were having a conversation.
Well, we know it can't be Uldrak talking now. You saw his skeleton, right?
Which one is Uldrak?
The skeleton.
Empyrean.
Yeah, the giant skeleton.
Oh, fuck. That massive boy.
But they were siblings? Seems... Osira tried to go, and Uldrak said that he would. Right, I got that right. Osira said she was going to win this.
I'll read it one more time.
I'll come with you.
I'll read it one more time. "They were deceived, Uldrak. Many of them still hold face. Female. Male. You're asking me to disobey Father's direct orders. Female. I'm not asking. I am going. Male. Then I will come with you. Female. Desperate and pleading. Fall back, Uldrak. He's too strong. Male voice, out of breath. Get to the city, Osira. I'll hold." She cuts him off. "I'm not leaving you." And then a final scream from the feminine voice saying Uldrak.
Father's orders, they must be siblings then.
Yeah, you said father, not my father.
Sister could be a title. Religious order, maybe?
You want me to describe this tunnel beyond?
Yeah.
The tunnel stretches forward in a narrow line, its walls, floor, and ceiling entirely consumed by dense layers of meat, sinew, and entrails. So it's even worse in here, where there is no stone revealed. Okay? This chamber had a little bit of stone in there. There's no stone in here. But you can tell that it is layered over stone. Thick cords of red muscle run along the sides, pulled taut like tendons. At uneven intervals, each cord swells into a pale, fluid-filled sac that dimly glows with a sickly off-white light. So every so often on the wall, there is a bulging sac of fluid that lets off a glow. So this chamber is actually illuminated. This tunnel is illuminated. Within each of these sacs, something vague stirs beneath the membrane. Can't tell what it is. The floor is layered with broad, interlocking bone-like plates that resemble massive vertebrae. Basically, it.
Maybe let's be a little more mindful of where we walk.
It is starting to feel more and more like we are inside something.
There's no like sense or order or anatomy to this, right? It's all just random
You're
flesh
so sure
and
that
body
you're
parts.
not inside of something. It is just random flesh and body parts.
Yeah, but it's like you're not even trying to like mimic something or anything.
No.
And where was the entrance to this new chamber?
It should be down here.
Oh, down here. Oh, sorry, I missed it. I gotcha. Do you want to lead the way, Ophelia?
Yep.
Okay. Ophelia, as you walk down the tunnel, almost immediately you pass one of these fluid-filled sacks on the wall. It's maybe this big, a little bit bigger than about the size of Ophelia's head. Dragonborns have a big head. And you can see there's like a still image inside of it. It's shadowy, it's hard to make out, but it's like a face.
She'll take a closer look.
Yeah, it's hard to tell. It's kind of shadowy, but there's definitely a face in there. Not like it's not like there's a face in there. It's an image. Almost as if you're looking into a crystal ball.
If she touches it, is there any...
Yes, something happens for sure. So, when you touch it, you immediately feel a rush of overwhelming defeat, sorrow, and guilt just wash over you. Okay? And the still image begins to move slightly. You see a blurry and shadowy male figure's face with glowing white eyes. And the perspective you must be both laying on your side because it's facing full upwards, but there's ground here, right? And it's hard to make out features. The perspective is definitely blurry, but you can tell his face is streaked with blood and soot. And you can barely hear in your mind, you can hear him say, in that same layered celestial with common, you can hear him say, "Would you still have gone if I did not come with you?" And after that, the image sort of goes back to being still, and the feeling subsides. There's a bunch of these running down the length of the hallway. There's like five of them.
She'll say, I think, Tanis, I got a similar feeling to the one you got. A male voice speaking in Celestial. These are memories in here. She points towards these sacks.
Why are all the memories in this place so corporeal? Is it just because there's unfinished business?
Or the power of a Celestial.
We're on the outer planes. Everything is to the maximum limit here.
This whole place seems to reek of regret, loss.
Do we have to touch them all, or can we just go?
Leaving information on the table feels foolish.
I'd be remiss to it now.
There's another one right there.
And if you don't want to do it, then we'll do it.
No,
I'll keep an eye out. Just make sure we're not ambushed, you know.
Yeah, I can handle it. Make sure nothing sneaks up on us, and she'll, I guess, go down the line.
Yeah. So when you get to here, you can go ahead and move your token. So there's one right here. I think there's probably one on the opposite wall, so maybe on this side, and then there's like 2 down here. So you can see that this tunnel rises upward, and there's a chamber beyond, and then this tunnel slopes downward, and it's a long tunnel. This one leads to a chamber. You can almost see the chamber. Yeah, you can kind of see the chamber, but this one's just a fucking tunnel. All of this is covered in meat, by the way. Like, there's no semblance of stone. And it stinks like shit in here. Like, it's nasty, rotten meat in here. But yeah, Ophelia, you want to touch that cyst right in front of you?
Yeah.
So inside of this one, you can see there's a lot of stuff going on. I might as well just describe it to you as you touch it. So as you touch it, anger and frustration washes over you. Strong feelings. And inside, you get some movement as a tall, muscular man in white garments puts a hand up towards the outside of the cyst, as if to halt you from whatever you are seeing, right? So it seems that you are seeing this stuff from someone's perspective, right? Like out of someone else's eyes. And there's a hand up in front of you, like halting you from this person. He has pale white skin and golden hair, and his eyes glow a pure white. He is frustrated and emotional. Before him, just out of view, is a massive figure in full plate armor resting on a throne of gold with a lion's heads as on the armrests. You can clearly make out his massive ornate gauntlet, fist clenched tightly. And you hear a voice that must be your own in this vision, that's feminine. You would abandon them? Leave them to their doom? And the male voice, this figure standing before you, he puts up a hand and he says, "Sister, please, if we go, we must go without aid." As if that last line is spit towards the character sitting on the throne that you can't really see. And the vision fades. The memory fades.
He relays all of this.
Mm-hmm. Okay, there's one right behind you, too.
Should I touch that?
Sure. As you touch it, a very not good feeling washes over you. Something that you may have felt before, but this is to the extreme. Your chest feels hollow. You feel an empty, gaping void inside of you. Not even of loss, something almost metaphysical. And you feel suffocating grief and longing. Inside of this cyst, you can see an empty, dark cave. And you see a body. As if you were looking through someone else's eyes, you were staring at your own body. And you're looking down at like the stone floor blankly. The skin of this figure is porcelain white, nearly translucent, streaked with gray veins and arteries. Their legs are draped in creeping strands of raw sinew, slowly winding up their thighs. It's not actively moving, but it appears as though it's growing over her. And you hear a voice that must be your own. "I tried to save you. I tried to save you all. I wasn't strong enough. I failed you all. I'm so sorry." And it fades.
Wait, so what's like the perspective here? I'm a little confused.
After 3, I'll say it's safe to say that you are looking through whoever's memories these are, their eyes. And you can, I guess it's also safe to assume that this is Osira's memories. So you are
Osira looking at Osira's body?
Like
Correct.
her own body?
Correct.
Okay, yeah, that's what.
Correct.
Okay.
I know that was confusing. That's why I tried to explain it before we got to it.
No, I thought you meant that.
She's like looking down at herself. You know what I mean? But she's really just staring down at the blank floor. But you can see her body in through her eyes.
Yeah.
There's another 2 of them down the hall, so.
Unless somebody says otherwise, she's going to go investigate the other 2.
Yeah, so you can move your token here, and I can tell you more stuff.
Okay.
So this path, it appears as though it was once a tunnel, but it is now overgrown almost completely with sinew. And then there is a path to the north that leads to a chamber beyond. This one slopes upward. There are 2 cysts side by side, basically. You want to touch one of them?
Yep.
Okay, you touch the first one. And once again, you feel this hollow, empty, gaping void inside of you. It is such an alarming feeling. It's unlike anything you've ever felt. And you've, like, lost your fucking kids and shit. Like, you know grief and sorrow. And this is unlike anything like that. This is so much deeper than that. And you also feel a bit of peaceful grief. You see, resting on a jagged rock is a severed head. Golden hair, pale white skin, no light in the eyes. It's a male head. And a headless body lies nearby. A hand reaches out, your hand reaches out, and strokes the golden hair of the severed head. And the voice, that must be your own, it must be Osira's, right? It says, "You were so brave. I'm here now, okay? Do not cry any longer. I will make this right. For both of us. Somehow."
All right. There's one more left.
Correct. The last one that you touch, you once again feel that feeling in your chest. The empty feeling. But it is partially filled with a searing rage and hatred.
That's familiar.
You see the bloated form of a lemure cowering. And your voice, right, says, "You don't remember, do you? But I do. I remember everything," she screams. And then it feels as though some time passes. And the lemure's head is slammed into the stone, right? It's like fleshy blob. And it is slammed into a stone again and again and again, right? And the voice that is your own says, "If you saw it, then where is it? Where is her sword?" Slams the head again. "Why did she live and I did not?" And then it fades.
Interesting. That must be the lemure we found in the pit earlier. Or could be.
Seems like he killed her brother, and she got her revenge.
But that, she said that lemure knows where the sword is, or last saw it.
Yeah, the lemure we know is it's that devil. What's his name?
Rag.
Yeah.
Also, I mean, it doesn't seem like Osira's alive.
No.
She's not
She's
dead
not.
either.
I guess the question is she in any form to even communicate with us anymore?
I mean,
Look at where we're standing.
we've seen all the other ghosts around here, and the feelings you're describing make them seem like, lovable kittens. instead of deeply haunted spirits.
Wrath can be a rather driving force.
Well, I didn't really know until recently that Celestials could become ghosts. But here we are.
Still have to find it first.
There's 3.5 tunnels. You pass 2. There's one right here, and then there's a like a really covered up one right here. But the rest of them seem open.
My vote is to keep exploring, but let's try and treat this place with the respect it may deserve. If this did come from Osira, wantonly cutting away meats might be hurting what's left of her. Let's just make sure we do the minimum amount of damage.
Can I take a look down this tunnel?
Yeah, you can take a look down that tunnel. And this chamber opens beneath a towering ceiling nearly 20 feet high. Every surface, floor, walls, and even the air itself seems dense with the stink of rot and bile. So this place also smells really bad. Similar to the maggot room. Meat clings to every inch of stone, and a heavy slickness coats the ground beneath your boots. Suspended overhead, 4 thick cords of sinew. This is going to be difficult to describe. 4 thick cords of sinew hold aloft a massive, hanging growth of flesh, roughly shaped like a mountainous landform. The underside is perfectly flat, and from it jut rigid bone-colored protrusions forming an uneven grid of shapes. So there's like a grid of little bone squares at the bottom of this flat surface that is mounted upside down that is hanging by 4 cords from the ceiling. You following so far?
Got it.
Okay. Embedded into the center of the flat underside is a swollen, fleshy sac that has yellow liquid that glows. So this is also like a memory thing in the center of this upside down or mountain. Below it, the chamber floor drops into a wide basin of bubbling yellow sludge, a frothing mix of pus, acid, and ruptured cyst fluid. A narrow, bony ridge spans the pit, forming a precarious path across.
Is this mountain thing 2-dimensional or 3-dimensional? Like a triangle or pyramid?
It looks like a cone.
Hmm.
It looks like a cone, like this, that is hanging from 4 things, right? Okay.
So it's like a stalactite, but
I'm just gonna say what it looks like so that we can avoid any more confusion. It looks like an upside down Elturel.
Oh.
Weird.
Ophelia doesn't know how to feel about this.
Like Elturel hanging from the chains, but it's hanging upside down. So the bottom is flat, and it has all these little ridges on it that look like little buildings.
But the middle of it is a cyst-looking thing that has a memory
in it. But it is dangling over a pit of bubbling goop that smells so fucking bad. It's basically a pool of vomit.
Can you still fly, Ophelia?
I only get 1 shot at it.
Y'all can come in this room if you want to see what it looks like.
I mean, I'm in the room.
Yeah. I mean, there's like Vin and August are like hanging back. I mean, you guys are like theater of the mind kids. I'm totally down with it. Just to like a little more clearer of an image.
And Sorry. So how far from the ground is the dangling sack?
I can tell you. So, let's see. I think you could touch it if you went over the bridge. So the bridge arcs up.
Okay.
The bridge arcs up maybe 8 feet above the surface of the liquid. Do you want to walk on this bridge? Because it is a little precarious and covered in slippery meat.
Well, she would prefer to do it herself.
Go for it.
Vin, if I happen to slip, is there anything you can do first?
I could make you levitate, but
But I have Misty Step, so that should be enough to just
Out of it, yeah.
Need to. Okay.
there's also vortex warp, of course. That would be quicker.
Then yeah, Ophelia will, as carefully as she can,
Make an acrobatics check.
Can I guidance as she walks out on the bridge?
I'm pretty sure Ophelia's good at those, though, right?
Yeah.
Acrobatics? No.
Yeah, she's the best.
Yeah. She is so... Wait, come on.
All right, make a dex save.
Guidance, you could get a 15.
Oh, you could. Yeah, roll guidance.
Guidance. Right. Guidance is D4, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Make a dex save.
Had to say it.
Ready? So, here's what happens. Ophelia starts to walk across. You get to almost being able to touch, and you slip. You are going to immediately take damage before anything happens, because it happens on the start of your turn. And, well, I mean, I guess both of you roll, like, whoever wanted to do something to help her, roll initiative real quick. Wait, does initiative matter? Yeah, because Vin might get a turn before the start of Ophelia's turn.
Yeah.
She does. All right, so Vin, you actually get a turn before she takes damage.
Okay, yeah, well,
So you can vortex warp her out. So basically, what she slips, she falls in the acid, but she does not take damage until the start of her turn.
I was thinking, would there be a point in doing levitate instead, but not really. Yeah, she'll just vortex.
You can do whatever you want. Like,
I think
it's your turn.
levitate is touch, right?
It's a range of 60 feet.
Oh yeah, then she can just hang out there and touch the thing. That'd probably be better.
You can do that.
Yeah, I was thinking I was also thinking how would she get out? But I guess if she's levitating, she
yeah,
can
her turn won't start. It immediately
up.
happens on her turn, or on your turn. She levitates.
Okay, so levitate it is.
Okay, it does happen on his turn, right? On Vin's turn.
Yeah, choose one creature, loose object. You can see within range. It rises vertically up to 20 feet.
Yeah, done.
And remains suspended there.
Yeah, so you don't take a shitload of acid damage. As it coats your armor, then you send out the, force blast, and it shoots her out of the water and holds her midair for a little moment. So yeah, hopefully you didn't take any damage.
Well, thank you very much, Vin. Once again.
I
guess
said
she
I owed you one.
Pull herself up and try and touch
Yeah,
this
you
thing
can
while
touch it.
she's-
So, as you touch it, the feeling of utter defeat, guilt, and hatred wash over you. You see a figure wielding a sword at the ready. So remember, you're from Osira's perspective. So you see a figure in front of you wielding a sword at the ready. They stand before a massive city hovering above the river Styx, lashed to the shore with great chains. The figure is silhouetted because of the bright light that halos around them. That's like the still image. When you touch it, landing before the both of you, this figure and your perspective, is a massive pit fiend. Muscular, with no armor besides spiked pauldrons. He has a growth of twisted horns on his head and tusk-like teeth. He wields a hammer with a skull on it, and he lurches to attack. and you hear the woman's voice, which must be your voice. Fall back, Uldrak! He's too strong! Then the male voice, out of breath. Get to the city, Osira! I'll hold! And then the feminine voice, I'm not leaving you! And then the male turns around, and you can sort of see his face. Barely make out the details, but you do see the glowing white eyes. And he says, we reach the city, we break the chains, and we go home. That was the plan, Osira. Go! Now! And the vision fades.
Oh, this changed a lot, at least in my head. This is recent. Much later than the Hellrider. The whatever attack Zariel lost her gauntlet in. This is after Elturel was pulled down.
Or has this happened before?
That's what I was thinking.
Well, he said it was an exact copy of Elturel.
No, not exact copy of Elturel. It
Okay.
looks
Oh,
like
but-
how
like they-
Elturel looks.
Like they
I
tried
see.
this with
Okay.
another city. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I can't say it looks exactly like Elturel, right? It just that's
It
the
looks like
best-
an inverted city.
that's the
and we
best
only
way I
know
could
about
describe
one.
it. That's the best way I could describe it. It looks
Well,
like an inverted city. That's right. That has the mountainous form as it was lifted out of the earth, right?
But can I, well, while I'm up here, do an investigation check?
Mhm.
Does this look like Elturel?
You can actually see crystal clear the city in the image on the cyst, and no, it doesn't look like Elturel.
Okay, got it.
I seem to recall in the past we've heard that it's not the first time a city's been dragged into the sticks.
Well, we actually saw the remnants of other
Yeah.
places where.
Yeah.
They'd done this before, yeah.
Was that Bell in the vision?
No. Looked like-
Bergerac, right?
Turns out.
It looked like Terzareg.
Well, I mean, if Osira's in the business of freeing chained cities, then perhaps our goals are aligned after all.
Before the levitation ends, can I kind of land more on solid ground? over
Yes,
here?
you can push yourself across the ceiling to move. Yeah, over there. Yeah.
Or if I can fall in the acid again.
I mean, this must have been aeons ago. I feel like news would have spread around the material plane if another city had disappeared at some point.
Probably
Like it'd be like a major historical event that we all know about, right?
Unless it was a long, long, long time ago. Or, I mean, devils do have their ways.
True.
Hopefully, will say. I mean, it had to have happened after the rite of the rite of the Hellriders, March of the Hellriders.
Last charge of the Hellriders.
Last charge of the Hellriders. That's it. I mean, if that's when Zariel fell, at least in the story, it had to happen after that, and that's within living memory.
Well, Terzareg was still alive, right? So had to have been before that. Because Zariel falls and then goes on a killing spree to establish her power, right? And Terzareg's on that list.
That's not to say that this idea of dragging cities to the hells to fuel the blood war was Zariel's idea. Perhaps it was Bel and Gargoth and his predecessor that did it before.
That's kind of her whole MO, right? Like, she didn't invent the war machines, she perfected them.
That's right.
But what city was it?
I didn't recognize it.
I doubt any of us would have ever heard of it. This has to have been before, like, giants and dragons ruled the earth. Or, like, at least that long ago or something.
Not a lot's known about the Netherese, and they were after that.
How do you spell Terzarog's name? I'm sorry.
Terza apostrophe reg. Terza apostrophe reg.
Thank you.
So, Ophelia, you will see that this tunnel leads downward again and then ends at another heavily flesh-covered tunnel. And then you can see the backside of where the flesh is overgrown on this area.
I see.
So, is it just me, or does it seem like Osira maybe isn't Zariel's #1 fangirl?
Yeah, like Bitter Breath. I think they might form a club.
Yeah, it seems like she might be her enemy.
Enemy of an enemy.
At the very least, it seems like she might see us as a rival. She also wants the sword.
I don't want to make that assumption just yet. I mean, she's after the sword, but if this city that she was going towards happened before Zariel, well, it's not like she was here trying to defend Elturel, personally involved.
Well, she was going for the sword to cut free the city. That's our goal as well, right?
It's true.
Saying we're all gonna end up like this.
Saying maybe we have one person in this place that understands what we're trying to do here.
Do you mind if I give some clarity to some things? Because I've noticed a couple of inconsistencies, and I know that this whole thing is very scattered, and you're trying to piece the puzzle together. That's part of the fun. I want to make clear what I have described so far. So,
Sure.
So we're going to go back to the gauntlet real quick. When you got the gauntlet, you saw Lulu, from Lulu's eyes, Zariel was riding Lulu, fighting Terzareg. Her hand was cut off, and she dropped the sword. Okay? Fighting Terzareg. You've seen that scene. So she was an angel when she was fighting Terzareg. You have also seen 2 scenes now with Osira and Terzareg in the same scene, one of which was her standing in front of a city, and Terzareg coming down to fucking stop them. And another, well, or whatever, he's fighting them in front of this city. And another scene is him as a lemure, and she's torturing him.
How do you get information out of the mirror?
Not very easily. They can't talk.
Sure, smashing his head on the rock helped. Maybe not get information out, but just make her feel better about the whole thing.
There's also a bunch more directions to go.
Yeah.
Let's pick one more room before we end for tonight.
Yeah, I think there's a path north here.
Yeah, which way do you want to go? I'll say with enough levitate, you can actually just come back to this side if you wanted. Ophelia.
Okay.
By knowing that path is basically not a dead end, but it's all covered up with flesh shit. So yeah, this descends downwards, and it's a long tunnel. And then this one it's much wider, and it goes into like a chamber you can basically see.
Okay. She's gonna go to the northmost.
Yeah, so Tanis, are you just exploring that tunnel?
Well, oh no, I thought that was the tunnel we were going down.
No, so that one goes underneath of that one, and that's why it's confusing.
Okay.
Yeah,
I saw a little bit of Ophelia's aura, and I'm like, that's where they went, right?
Right, I understand.
Gotcha.
So they're actually going this way, right? Because that tunnel goes underneath of that other one, so it's hard. That's why I say it slopes down, and this one slopes up.
Okay. Yeah, no, this is the way we're going.
Okay, so I'm gonna describe this room, and then we'll just end it there. So this one's description, all right. So the passage opens into a wide chamber, the ceiling stretching nearly 30 feet overhead. Every surface in this chamber, floor, walls, and ceiling, is covered with a sticky web of vein-like fibrous tissue that clings to layers of meat, fat, and sinew beneath it. So there is the normal meat and fat and sinew and disgustingness, and then there's like a web of fine vein-like substance that's sticky when your foot touches it that covers everything. From the northwest wall, so from this area, it doesn't depict it, but an immense mass of swollen flesh juts outward into the room. Two massive humanoid shapes dangle in the air like grotesque marionettes suspended from the ceiling by thick strands of sinew. So they are meat statues, basically, that are suspended from the ceiling like marionettes. Their forms are crude and uneven, limbs and torsos shaped from lumps of muscle, stretched skin, fatty tissue. One figure has a feminine shape. Her arms extend upward towards a huge bulbous sac hanging from the ceiling above her. The sac glows. This is a memory cyst. It appears she is like reaching for it. Her head tilted back and face tilted towards it. The other figure is larger, hunched, with his head lowered and arms curled in against its stomach. Both forms are fused at their backs to the same growth protruding out of the wall. So they like emerge, there's a growth in the wall, and they both emerge from it. One of them's curled over, the male one's curled over, the female one's reaching up towards this memory. And they're like fused together. Their chests are torn open, and there are jagged spikes of pale bone-like stone that protrude from the cavities that resemble like torn open rib cages. From within both hollowed chests, thick cords of sinew spill out and stretch across the entire cave. So this is like a source of some of these, not the sticky webby stuff, but like the flesh of this room. It kind of extends out of their chest and around the chamber. Did I describe that well?
Yeah, I don't have any questions.
Meat statues. Their chests are open. There's fucking sinew shit that wraps around, comes around, out and around them. And there's like a sticky, like, vein web all over the place. And that is, that's it. Any questions?
There's a memory sack thing too, right?
Hanging from the
What
ceiling.
looks like it.
30 feet up. And that is where we will end the session. All right. Very good, guys.
We can't clamber up for one more quick lore dump.
Yeah, you sure can. Do you guys want to go do another lore dump? I'll give it to you.
One more quick lore dump.
You want to do a quick lore dump?
Yeah, I'm cool with it.
All right, fuck it. How you getting up there?
I can maybe miss. It needs.
I mean, the easiest way
players.
is meet Elemental Gift and just fly up there, but if
Yeah, I
hopefully
still
wants
have
me to want
my-
to touch it.
Still have my flight too.
Yeah. Why don't you go for it? I don't have flight. I don't want to burn a second level spell slot on that.
Okay.
All right, I'll do the Elemental Gift and I'll fly up,
Perfect.
touch it.
Why don't everybody put their tokens in this room for me?
Oh jeez.
Oh boy.
Thanks.
So, Tannis.
Are you of all people?
So you fly up to the fleshy sack, and I want everyone to make perception checks real quick. Ooh, London's the only one that sees it. All right, we'll get to you in a minute, London. So, Tannis, you reach up and you touch this cyst. And you feel utter dread and panic wash over you. Grief and terror mixed. You feel exposed, violated. You see a blurry ceiling. So you're from her eyes, right? So I'm going to describe it from her eyes. You see a blurry ceiling of dark metal, illuminated with like dull red light. A long mechanical arm hangs above you, ending in a twisted claw of gunmetal tubes and needles. A massive figure moves into partial view. Red flesh, horns, the skin peeled away from the face. Just a little bit. And the voice will say, or the figure, that figure standing there, you can barely see him because your perspective's off. But it will say, "Subject 2 stabilized. Tether confirmed. Beginning extraction." And the metal arm begins to move and it strikes downward. And you feel suddenly a blinding pain erupt in your chest, like real life Tanis's chest, right? It's white hot, like your heart is being ripped out, right? And you cannot help but let out a yelp, right? Like you cannot help but let out a cry in pain. Bright light illuminates the scene, and all of you can see from below, like it begins to glow. The sack like heavily begins to glow as the pressure builds in your chest to the edge of screaming before it suddenly drops away. And it leaves a gaping, frozen emptiness inside of you, Tanis, where something vital used to be. And the scene begins to fade, but not the vision. It's as if your sight is fading, right? And of the voice, the same voice that you heard a second ago, this evil voice will say, "Extraordinary. So much power. And look at you now. Empty. And still breathing. Unmoored from all that makes you more. Alone in every way that matters." And then the vision fades. But it seemed like this claw was holding a white light. And with that, the vision fades. And the only one that really notices it is London, as crawling over the edge of the meat statue that you're right next to, Tanis, you see spindly black legs, right? As this motherfucker crawls over the edge. Hold on, let me find my... What is this thing called? Oh, hold on. I have to remember what it's called.
Save me, London.
London, you notice it too. Come on, where is it? It should be right here. God dang it, where is my handout for this thing? It's a nasty, disgusting demon spider. Why do I not see its fucking handout? IJKLM. Dude, what the heck? Maybe I put it in the wrong spot.
Wish I could search handouts.
Oh, I can search handouts. My fucking dumbass. Yeah, I got him. I didn't have him in the right folder. That thing.
Oh.
Oh God, no! Help me, London!
Save me, Tom Cruise!
Save me, Tom Cruise!
As a disgusting spider, demon spider, definitely a demon, definitely a demon, definitely a demon, crawls over the edge and is like, click, 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 makes that weird clicking noise, and we end the session there. Cool. Now that's the end. 34 concurrent viewers right now. Thank you so much for watching, you 34 concurrent viewers. We will see you now all on the next dive into Osira's meat cave.
Oh, gross!
Stay sharp. Stay sharp. Farewell, adventurers.
Farewell, adventurers.
Farewell, adventurers.